What is going on, everybody? Get you 123 here, back with day 3 of the Axial SCX10 2 build. Every time I try to say that, I feel like I trip over the words Axial SCX10 2. And so, yeah, today is day 3, and we are going to be assembling the shocks, as well as the transfer case, and also finishing off these things that need thrown on to our front and rear differentials here. So, I feel like we're going to get a lot done today. This should be a really productive day. I think that we should be able to tear through the shocks and hopefully get the entire transfer case done. So, I'm super excited to jump into this. So, welcome to the video, welcome to the stream, everybody. Yancey, Jonathan, Mike, the B Gamer, Garrett, Isaac, D Young, Outdoor Vlogs, guys, welcome to the stream. So, we're not going to really waste any time, you know, beating around the bush here. Let's just hop right into it. If you missed the last couple streams, what we did is we finished our rear differential, our front differential, and let's see, we are not on this page yet. And so anyways, where we really left off, and what you guys probably remember more than anything, is me trying to screw these little plastic parts onto these metal rods, essentially, and it was excruciating. It was very, very difficult to do. It was honestly painful. Like, my fingers, I'm not joking, my thumb still doesn't feel right from that stream from last week. Like, it still feels like a little bit numb. I think it was like the start of a callus actually forming from one single day of doing this. But what I did is I finished all these off stream because you guys didn't want to sit here and watch me, you know, painstakingly screw on all these things. I had my roommate help me too. And the other thing that I did was I attached the first 3 onto the front differential. So this thing here is going to be controlling our steering. As you can see, this is going to be connecting to the servo. And then I believe this one is just a brace that will also be mounting to the servo. So what we're going to do here next is just start attaching these next ones. And then after these are all on, we're jumping over to the shocks and all that good stuff. So Isaiah, welcome to the stream. Pickle Rick's been around for a long time. I had to give him a mod. I'll appoint more mods as I need them. You know, I'm not done appointing mods yet, but you know, we want a good ratio of mods to viewers. You never want too many mods because then things start getting out of control. You guys know how those things go. Okay, so anyways, let's hop to it. Here is this step right here. We attach these 3 to this. Then it tells us to assemble 1, 2, 3 more of these, which we have right here. So we can flip this page. And it tells us that these 3 things are going to be going on to this. So that's what we're going to do here. So let's go over to our screw bag, which is almost empty. And it looks like we need a big old long screw and a shorter one. So let's see here. I think this is the one we want here. Yes, it is. That's our longest one left. And then we need 2 of the other ones. I think these 2? Let's see here. All right. Yes, that looks correct. All right, so we've got our screws all in line here. We've got our hex screwdriver. And let's see which one goes where. So let's see, we've got, it's kind of hard to tell these ones apart. Oh wait, actually, I think there's one more thing I need to do on these. Let me go back page and check. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Okay, these are not 100% ready to go yet. They still need the little plastic bearings in there. So let's hop back a second. And okay, because you got to make sure that they go in the right direction. Okay, should have had this done. That's my bad, guys. I thought that we were 100% ready to go here, and I overlooked this part. So I hope you guys don't mind me throwing these on here real quick. Okay, so for these 2, these are identical, I think. And it looks like they're both going to be getting their bearings on opposite sides here. You can see one bearing shoves in through this way, the other one comes in the back. Same thing here, comes in the back. This one goes in the front. So we're going to bring up our little bearing holder here and pop some of these bad boys out. Dr. Airsoft, what is up? Evan, welcome back to another stream. Elijah, how's it going, dude? Yo, Isaac, welcome back, dude. Yeah, sorry guys, sorry I took a few days off. I should have streamed last Friday, should have streamed Monday. I'm done making excuses. You guys know how I am sometimes. Then, yeah, when I was going to stream yesterday, a couple of these still were not aligned, so I realized I couldn't even really do my stream because I don't know. Kevin had to help me with a few of them, I'll say that. He's got thicker fingers, thicker wrists than I do. We'll say that. Okay, so it looks like this one pops in there, this one pops in the other side, so that guy's ready to go. Then you can see here, if you're not sure exactly what we're doing here, let me see if I can show you guys. You can see this little, it's basically a plastic bearing that allows you to attach this to, you know, wherever it needs to be. But the way that this bearing works is it allows this thing to not only turn, but it gives it some up and down wiggle room as well. So that way when you're flexing the train, or flexing the suspension and all that, you know, these things can all move free. Because I know these parts are really small, so you might be kind of wondering what it is we were doing here. Let's pop a couple more of these out. Claudia, Redneck, Charles, Justin, Stone, welcome to the stream, everybody. We are planning to get a lot done today, guys. I'm probably going to be streaming at least 2 hours. Heck, if it goes well and we're making good progress and having a good time, maybe even a third hour. We'll see. Calm Squirrel, what is up? Brendan, how's it going? Guys, you know what? Can we go ahead and get the first like spike of the stream going? Usually I forget to do these. I forget to do like spikes in these streams. I don't think about it until somebody asks like an hour in. So you know what? Let's just start the stream off right. Everybody, if you would be so kind, drop a like down below. Tell me in the chat that you did. Yo, Isaac, you've got pretty good ears on you, man. Yeah. I've been fighting some kind of chest congestion. Did I say that right? Chest congestion? Something like that. I feel okay. My throat's been a little sore, though. Anyways, drop those likes down below. Tell me in the chat that you did in 3, 2, 1. Like spike! Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to be shouting all you guys out who drop a like. Do you think any Gitchy remembers me from the Super Huge Sand King stream? KTLB. Ugh, I'm a little foggy on that one. But come back for one more stream, and I swear, dude, just come to a few of them. I will remember you. I will, I will. Let's pop a couple more of these out while you guys get that like spike going. Garrett Pinkley, thank you for dropping that like, dude. Cool ping, One Direction. I want it to be Friday right now. Dude, me too. At least we're almost to Wednesday. Wednesday's hump day. That's good, right? Gaming with Pickle Rick, Rift Silo, Cool Ping, Dr. Airsoft, Skylier, Crambert, or something, Cramblet, Brandon, April, Fire Demon, Backwoods Exploration. I like that name. That sounds like me growing up. We had a big woods growing up at my dad's with quite a few acres, so I spent a lot of time exploring the woods growing up. Okay, so we are down here onto this step. Let's see how this one needs to be. You can see that it needs to be oriented this, or wait a second. Oh, please tell me this is right. Okay. Okay, I think... Alright, it is. It's just kind of hard to tell exactly which end of this is which. Let me see here. I'm going to have to examine this. It looks like... I don't know. I feel like it's actually really difficult to tell which side is which here. I'm going to assume that they would orient this the same way as this, the same way as this. I'm hoping that they wouldn't just like flip-flop this down for the scales. So if that's the case, then that means that this end, it just goes like this. I hope that's correct. It looks to... That part definitely doesn't look right. That thing looks like it bends upward or that way, and this end looks like it bends towards me. I guess we could always just try and see what happens. You know, well, we should be able to tell if it's not correct. Note direction of link ends. And there's nothing on these parts that tell you exactly which... Oh, you know what? Nope, I got it. Okay, there's one piece that gives it away here. You can see this one, well, I don't know if you can really tell, but there's this, see that little strip of plastic right there, this thing that I'm rubbing? You can make that out in the picture right there, so that answers that question. Ooh, I hear a cat scratching on my door. Which one could it be? I don't think we can let a cat in right now, guys. I'm sorry. I know you guys would probably love to see Xena. but we will not get anything done with her in here. As cute as she is, you know, it's just not a good idea. Okay. Acres, cool, 13 acres, that's not bad. Yeah, my dad's got like 20 or so. Not a huge property, but big enough. You can do a lot with 20-ish acres. Okay, cool. So now, guys, now we are ready to go. We had to pop those bearings in, so now this page is fully completed. I've got some cowlicks going on, don't I? There we go. I explore abandoned stuff with my dad. That's how I got the name. That's cool. Exploring abandoned things is always fun. There's a lot of cool stuff to find. You do have to be careful, though, not only of trespassing, but also just when you're exploring abandoned things, you never know what you're walking on. The floor could be rotting out, something like that, but it is a lot of fun. Okay, now let's hop to it. This is exciting. This is very exciting. All right, so we're going to orient my differential here as it shows in the picture with this thing facing me. I wonder if I should lower this camera down at all. I don't think I really can, though. I think this is probably good. This is probably good enough. Okay. So we've got our two straight ones, and we've got our curved one. I guess let's do the straight ones first. So it looks like the one on the left would go like this. Okay, so this could be the one for the left. And then that would make this one, if we put it this way, this would make the right one. Cool. Works for me. Fine by me. So let's just, let's put these on. So this one's going to go in here. Let's see, is it kind of a snug fit? Ooh, it is a snug fit, but I don't think it should be too snug. Hopefully I'm not getting my head in the camera again as usual. Working with small parts can be difficult. There we go. Actually, you know what? I gotta get this piece of plastic out of there. You see this this shredded piece of red plastic just hanging out in there? There it is. See that little shaving? We gotta poke that guy out of there. That shouldn't be too difficult, though. Might just be able to grab it. Oh, I might need the tweet. Oh, you know what? We'll just use these pliers. There we go. Come here. Come here. Why can't I grab this thing? I think it's the awkward angle of me trying to show you guys what I'm doing. Oh my goodness. Come here. What? I just want everything out of the way. I don't want any unnecessary rubbing. Are you serious? Alright, I'm busting out the tweezers that came with this bad boy. We're busting out the tweezers real quick. Here we go. Haven't even used these yet. They haven't even been opened. Check that out. We gotta take this off. Now they're open. Actually, I feel like these tweezers might not work. These are very delicate tweezers. That was silly of me to hope that was gonna work. Hey, it worked. I lied. There we go. That's what we're trying to grab. Okay. Let's put those back. Oh, you know what? I might want to save that little thing that I just pulled off of these. That way when I put this back in, we can just do that. There we go. Okay. Alright, back at it. Let's make sure we're still good here. That all looks correct. Okay, so left one is gonna be going on like this. If we can get it in there. Come on now. There we go. And then, what screw does it say to use? It shows to go in from the left side with one of the 117s, which are pretty small. Okay, cool. That looks to be about right. Now, is this the usual thing where we have a really tight screw hole that we've really got to force? Probably. Probably. I kind of hope not, but let's see. Alright, this should work. This should be just fine, I think, here. Sometimes I wish I had like a helper here to hold things. It's kind of tough to do all that on my own sometimes. Alright, so screwing in the screw. Now, I gotta make sure the screw is gonna align properly with my bearing, and from here it looks like it should. It looks like it will. Oh, I don't know if I'm screwing in as straight as I should be. I feel like that screw needs to be at a slightly different angle. I'm not really loving this entry angle. Let's see if it works though. Hopefully they give you a few extras, because if I was going in at the wrong angle, it seems like it could potentially mess up the bearing. Although we look to be okay so far. Oh, what's going on in chat? Do we have any mods here in the chat? It looks like we might not have any here at the moment, judging by the spam. Hey, remember me from the go-kart live stream? Rift Silo. I feel like I do remember you, dude. You've got kind of a unique name. I'm not positive if I do. My brain could just be convincing itself that it remembers, but I feel like your name's definitely familiar. Yeah, I gotta get more into building things. I like the idea of it, but I don't do too much of it. This was really one of the first things that I've built in a long time. And, how are we looking here? Okay, I think we should be good. We're just gonna screw it in 1 or 2 more millimeters, and we should be good. We don't want to over tighten these. We'll just go until that gap is gone, and it is gone. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's do a tiny bit more. I still see a little gap. That should be good. Nice, that looks perfect. I like it. Oh wait, no, don't tell me I screwed this up. Don't tell me I screwed this up. Please, please, please. Okay, I think we're okay. I didn't realize that, I thought I was doing the left one first, but somehow we got switched over to the right one. But I think it's okay. As long as... Yeah, we should be fine. Cool. Let's move on here. Yo, Justin, happy birthday, man. Jeremy, welcome to the stream. The squad, what is up? When is the next GTA live stream? I'm gonna try to do a gaming live stream this week. I shouldn't have really neglected my gaming videos while doing this. I don't know. Yeah, it would probably be good to sprinkle in some gaming videos between the RC build for the people who have no interest in this whatsoever. Because believe it or not, there are some people subscribed to my channel that could not care less about this RC build. They find it boring and uninteresting. I mean, those people exist. They're out there. You can't satisfy everybody, though, right? Okay, so this one getting screwed in from the other side. Let's do it. RJ Blade, what is up? Drake Ward, welcome to the stream, guys. How you guys doing? Alright, so time to get this screw started. This thing's really starting to come together, guys. I think the most time-consuming part is just like screwing stuff in. In this video I watched of this guy doing his own kit, he was using an electric drill, which, I'm kind of jealous that he got to do that. Not to say that I don't have an electric drill, I'm just opting not to use it. Because, I don't know, we talked about it on the previous streams, plastic parts plus electric drills equal a potentially very bad time. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you're supposed to hand crank so that you're not over tightening and you can feel the resistance with each turn. Yeah, I enjoy this kind of stuff. It is fun to... It's a different change of pace, like, from the gaming. This is a different kind of atmosphere. I should have put up some Christmas lights behind me or something. I have a Christmas tree out of the shot that you guys can't see. Should have found a way to put it behind me here for some holiday festivities. Or, what's the word? Sure, we'll just call it festivities. What will be your next live stream and when? I'm not entirely sure what it'll be about or when. I usually just go with the flow, whatever's, you know, itching me that day. I usually just do that. Okay, so the final one here is this top middle one. So this is interesting. left upper. So left, right, and left upper. It seems weird to me that you have a slot for, you know, 2 of these. Oops, that's not in the shot. But it looks like only one of them actually goes in. So let's make sure we can see which side is which here. Looks like that and that. This still doesn't look like they're drawing, but it must be correct. It must be. Oop, laptop turned off. There we go. Yo, Onyx, what is up? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Oh, guys, I set up a Discord server. Anybody here have Discord set up? Because we can officially... wait, what is this? Did you hear Russia got kicked out? Hold on. Hold on. This could be breaking world news. 1 second. Did you hear Russia got kicked out of the Olympics? What? Russia got kicked out of the Olympics? When did that happen? Alright, so I'm almost sure that this is the right piece. It just doesn't look like they're drawing. I swear that just looks a little weird, but I guess I just have to have faith that this is all correct. I don't know. Yeah, even the way this thing... Something doesn't look right here. The way that this... If I screw this in this way, look at the direction that this thing plays. I mean, is this correct? I did what they showed on the other page, but I feel like this should almost be flared out like the other direction. Let me just double check that. They use steroids. Is that why they got kicked out? Or is it because Russia's like about to start World War IX? Okay, let me just double check this one. This is the left upper that we are dealing with right now. Left upper. I mean, I guess this has to be right. When we put it here, you can see that it's... Let me see... I think... Wait a second. Okay, no, this... Hold on, yeah, something's not right here. What is going on? I'm kind of confused here. So this thing goes like that. Okay. Okay, I've kind of confused myself here a little bit. It shows that from this angle, it should look like this. That's all good and dandy. But then it shows that from this angle, I feel like I could have something on like backwards. Like this almost needs rotated 180 degrees, which I think would kind of make sense here. I think this would make sense. Yo, no problem, Isaac. Yeah, I understand. I go through phases with League for sure. You know, sometimes it's just, it can go from really fun to something you just need a break from. Okay, so I need to decide if I did this wrong here, and it's looking like I did. Shouldn't be a huge deal, but it is going to be a huge deal if I can't turn these with my, you know, weak little fingers. That's actually going to be really bad if this thing's completely stuck. It'll be bad for the stream. Kevin doesn't get home for like an hour, so... A lot of these parts do not look like they do in the drawing. I think this thing really needs to be turned 180 degrees the other way, and I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. I think I'm going to pop out these bearings real quick, because I do not want to damage them in any way. Oh no! Please tell me there's extras, because that one just went flying. Hold on. I need to see if I can... Oh, is that it? Oh no. Where is it? Where is it? That thing just went flying out of there. Oh, I really hope they give you some spares. Otherwise, I need to comb my floor. Do you guys think they give you spares of those? At least a couple of them? Or do they give you like the perfect amount? Oh, there it is. Ooh. Oh, man. That was about to be not so good. That was about to be pretty bad. Pretty bad. Austin, what is up? Welcome. Alright, so we're gonna pop this one out, make sure that doesn't happen this time. There we go. Okay, so... Alright. Man, I thought I had this all worked out and situated, and it turns out this was wrong all along. Alright, let's see if we can tighten this one. It looks like it might have a little bit of room to be tightened. We're going for like a 3 or 180 degree turn. Let's give it a try. Oh yeah, sweaty fingers. Nice. Oh wait, is that it already? Not quite. Not quite. This has got to be tighter. Why is everyone going out of their way to get timed out? It doesn't make this fun for anyone. Yeah, seriously. I don't know. Some people just love trolling on the internet. I don't know. It gives them a sense of, I don't know, sense of something. I'm not really sure what they get from it, but they get something from it, I guess. Man, this is not really good at all. This is really going to be holding up the stream. If... This is the worst part of the entire build. These things have been really, like, I don't know why nobody talks about this in the reviews for this kit, because this has been, you know, really pretty difficult. Because right now, I need to turn this thing a quarter turn. So that means if I could do each of these an eighth turn, maybe that would equal like 1 quarter turn. I wish my hands weren't already clammy. We might not be getting done today as much as I anticipated. I thought this was going to fly by. Ow. Alright, let's see that. Oh, we're closer. What is that sound? I hear like a squeak. What is up, Georgia boy? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Is there a way I can talk besides YouTube? Yeah, guys, I should get the link for the Discord server for you guys. Who here has Discord? Because the server is officially set up and ready to go. Oh man, this is not good at all. I don't know how I can tighten either of these any further. They're already tightened all the way down, so it essentially needs to be almost like re-threaded. Oh, let me try to give it another good turn. I'm sure it'll be a fail here. First, let me dry my hand. We're gonna air dry the hand. Okay. That's like as hard as I know how to turn it. If that didn't do anything, then we were just in trouble. Or, you know what? Maybe we skip this part and we just go on to the shocks, because I don't think I'm getting this. How can you turn something further that's already fully tightened down, from what I understand? It's usually considered to be impossible. Yeah, you know what? I don't know. I feel like we just have to skip this. I don't exactly even know how I'm going to fix this. This part's really just kind of like poorly made. Then again, if you haven't set up a mod roll, it would be more trouble than getting the link yourself. I set up the roll for myself. It's I made myself like the owner and gave myself all the permissions. Alright, let me see. What's the easiest way to get you guys the Discord link? I don't know. We'll worry about Discord in a little bit, or maybe more at the end of the stream. But yeah, it should be really cool once the Discord's set up. Well, it is set up. Once you guys join, I guess. I don't really have a favorite kind of tea. I'm good with anything. Yeah, I'll see you later, McDonald. What's my real name? It is John or Jonathan, whichever you prefer. Okay. So we are skipping this part. I seriously feel like Axial needs to improve this part of the build. Since there's no threads on these plastic parts, you start just turning them yourself and creating them. The problem is that once you bottom out and you run out of room for threading, you're stuck with this problem that I'm having here now. Unless I could loosen the other one, I don't know. That's probably a bad idea. Alright. So let's pretend that one's done. It should be going there. Yeah, we're just gonna skip that for now. I don't know. I'll see if Kevin has any good ideas. You don't have to give yourself permissions as the owner. I don't think that's true, actually, Onyx. There were definitely a few things that were toggled off that I had to enable for myself. Like, the majority of things were turned on, but there were a few things that I still had to toggle. Anyways, okay. So, that thing... Alright, so we're going to pretend that this step is done. Here it tells us to assemble 2 more of these, which we have here, and then 2 more of them once again. So, here's our straight ones. And then here are our 2 curved ones. Nice. And this one should be good too. Yes. Hey, these ones aren't screwed up. Nice. Okay. So we still have to put in a few more of these little bearings. I'm going to pop out a few extras here. Just pop out a bunch of them. We're going to need at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So... Thanks. My sister just slid money under my door because Pickles had to go to the vet today, and I don't know, I guess he's been like wheezing and like, I don't know, something. He's not doing well. But Pickles went to the vet, and I had to float the bill on his vet visit. And yeah, my sister just slid like $300 under my door, paying me back, so that's good. Okay. Need a few more of these things. Pickles should be okay, guys. I don't want anybody to panic. I'm sure he'll be fine. Cats tend to get sick sometimes, you know? Even if the permissions are turned off in the roles management, the owner of the server always has all permissions. Can show you them after the stream if you want. Sure, yeah. I think I should be able to. I don't know what I'm doing tonight after the stream. Yeah, Pickle Rick, you probably don't want to hear that. You of all people, Pickle Rick. I watched like 3 tutorials on Discord, and Discord's like surprisingly... It's a little confusing, but what makes it confusing is that it's also super powerful. It gives you like a lot of options to do everything you need to do. I was like, that's a good idea. You said instead of tightening it to the right, you could loosen it a tad to line it up. I wonder if that's bad to have it loose. I guess it wouldn't really be bad because it wouldn't even be able to spin because both ends are going to be locked in. So it wouldn't be able to unscrew. That's not a bad idea. Let me look at it one more time and see if I can even loosen it. First, let me memorize what it's supposed to look like so I don't have to keep going back for reference. Okay, so when this side is up, this thing needs to be that way. Got it. Let me try loosening, like, the other side. Oh, I don't know. This thing is... Wow. Yeah, I can't deal with that right now. Okay. Alright, so our 2 straight ones over here, how do these things go into them? So like the other ones, they go in opposite sides. This one pops in the front, This one pops in the back. I don't think it actually matters, though. I don't know. Because either way, a screw's just going through it. I don't know if it really matters which side you're popping them into. Then the other one, same deal. Into the back. And this one into the front. Okay, Onyx, that's a good idea. Thanks for bringing that to my attention. Good call. I'll chat with you on Discord, Onyx, either right after the stream or later tonight or something, and you can help me finalize all that stuff if you don't mind. I'd appreciate it. Okay, so those are in. Let's jump over here. And we got this piece. So for this one, we're going to go through the back. And then for down here, or wait a second. I don't like the way they're drawing these. I'm kind of confused. I know I keep saying that, but it looks like these are facing different directions. Like this one flares out this way, and that one flares out that way. But it says to make them both identical, so it must just be a weird perspective on the drawing? That's all I can guess. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Something about that doesn't look like the way that it looks on there, but oh well. I guess we'll find out here. All right, got another one of those, and lastly, this guy. Yes, we are building what you saw in the thumbnail, Mr. Master Gaming. I'll see you later, Breck. Yo, Paula, welcome. Paula Havard. Welcome to the stream, your third stream. Okay, so we can take this rear differential now, and all four of these are actually going to be connecting onto this bad boy. So this should be interesting. This will probably take a little bit of time. Where's our screw bag? There it is. Okay. So let's take out all the screws that we need. We're gonna need... I don't know what this little piece is going to be used for. I looked ahead in the directions and I didn't see anything. If you see that little nubby guy, he doesn't have a head on either end. He's just like this little threaded piece of metal, and he's tiny. He's like smaller than my finger. So I'm not exactly sure where that's going to be used. Yo, KTLB, happy early birthday to you, dude. I hope I'm the first one wishing you a happy birthday. I hope you have a great one. Birthdays are always... usually a good day. Not always a good day, but usually most birthdays are pretty good. Everybody's probably had at least one birthday that wasn't so good, but I mean, they can't all be perfect, right? Okay, so let's hop to it. Rear differential, orient this way. Alright, so... right and left, and then right and left. So it looks like straight ones down here, curved ones up here. So, excuse me, I don't know if anybody can hear me burp. I'm sorry if you could, I don't mean to offend. What's everyone's real name? That's an interesting question. You guys are free to answer if you'd like. You are not obligated to. Maybe just first names only, unless you really feel like sharing your last name with the whole interwebs. But, your call. Okay. This one looks perfect. And then we're screwing in from this side. Man, I wonder if we're even going to make it to the transfer case today. I know in the title you can see it says building shocks and transfer case, but we still got to get to the shocks. And we haven't even started those yet. This whole part's taken a lot longer than I expected. So far, this whole build has been taking longer than I expected, but I don't mind. It's fun. It's relaxing. It's fun chatting with you guys. Mine is Timberzan King. What? All of my birthdays have been terrible? No way. I'm calling your bluff, Alex. No way that every single one of your birthdays... Whoa. That was weird. Okay, so let's back up here a little bit. Alright, let's slide this thing back in. Okay, let's make sure we're all good here. That thing just got forced right out of there. It must not have been lined up properly with the hole. I wish my laptop would stop going into sleep mode. I should probably just turn off the sleep timer on it. That would be the easiest solution. Okay, let's see if that's any more lined up. I think it should be. Hopefully now it doesn't pop us out of there again. Going in pretty smoothly. That looks to be good. What is everyone's phone percentage at? Hey, that's a good question. My phone is sitting at a fat 82%. My phone battery is decent. I have the Note 4, so you can fit a nice big battery in it. But I haven't replaced the battery in a while, so it is starting to lose some of that juice. Yo, Drift King, it's your first live stream, really? Welcome, dude. I hope you have a decent time here. Yes, Kenneth, RC Build is back once again. I'm so excited to have this thing done. I'm gonna be just like driving it around the house. Ooh, is this screwdriver getting stripped at all? I hope not. I would complain if it was, because I spent a lot of money on this screw set. I intentionally spent, you know, 25 bucks on 3 screwdrivers because I was going for quality. Okay, that looks to be properly tightened. One other big complaint I have about these directions, guys. Here's my big complaint about these. I hate how it doesn't tell you the names of any of these parts. Because here I am, you know, going through this building everything, yet I'm not learning what anything is called. I'm still calling these things. You know, I'm still like, it teaches you how the thing goes together, but oddly, if you want to know what any of these things are called, you have to look up, okay, AX31422, you got to go to the back of the thing, and, you know, where is it? AX314... I don't even know. I'm not going to find it. But you get my point. Like, you shouldn't need to do this if you want to learn what things are called. It should teach you along the way. So, I don't know. Just another complaint of mine. If you guys are looking to build one of these yourselves, the directions don't do much to help you learn what things are called. Yo, Drift King, thank you, dude. Have I ever had a Traxxas? Yes, I have a Traxxas in the other room. It's a Traxxas. Is it a Slash or a Stampede? It's whichever one the cheaper two-wheel drive one is. Okay, so where are we at here? It's gonna be, okay, I see. So, okay, we're gonna take this guy now, and, that looks pretty good. He's going to go in right down here. And he's going to get a screw from the left side. How's that look? Okay, seems to be lined up pretty good. Grab our screw. I just want to see things start coming together, guys. I mean, they are coming together, but I want to, you know, start getting things mounted to the chassis so that it's like, have you ever been working on a puzzle and you have 2 separate parts of the puzzle done, right? And then you finally get to conjoin them. Like, it's finally time to bring them together. And then once you put them together, suddenly you're almost finished. You're like, whoa! All that progress just, like, came out of nowhere. It's kind of like what I'm feeling with this. I think that once we get everything kind of like attached to each other, it's going to be like, whoa, we did make a lot of progress, didn't we? What's going on in the chat over here? Try not to backseat my people. See what I mean? That's honestly the reason why I didn't appoint mods for a long time. Because, like, I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't talk about it. Some people were upset that they didn't get a mod, and people are jealous, and I don't know. It's almost, like, more complicated now. Yo, Shay John, welcome, dude. I have a Team Associated B4 buggy and a 4-wheel drive buggy, BJ4. On the middle part of the tie rods, there's an area that is a flat like a square. That way you can use a crescent wrench to tighten them. Interesting. I don't know if I'm actually familiar with what a crescent wrench is. Yo, MV Vlogs, welcome to the family, dude. Thanks for subbing. Welcome to you. Are we lined up properly here? Yes, we are. Okay. And okay. Cool, so we've got 2 of these. What are these things actually called then, guys? Remind me. I'm sorry, I should know this. Are these just like links? You call these links, and so is that right? And then this is my like steering link over here. I mean, is that? I can't quite remember. And again, the directions do not help. That's true, Onyx. That's a good point. Good point. Kenneth, you said you were watching on the road. Cool, dude. I hope you're not the one driving. Have I ever heard of Traxxas? Yes, absolutely. Okay, so now's the point, or the part where we find out if these things are actually right. And if they're not right, I'm probably going to skip this step entirely, and then what would we be on? We would flip the page, and then go on to shocks. Let's find out if they're actually right, though. If they're not, I'm probably going to need Kevin's help. Oh no, wait. I didn't do these upside down, did I? Okay, no, there is no upside down, because these are just straight. Okay. So, these 2 look like, these ones go down here. And this one goes down here. No, see, once again, this just doesn't look correct, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong here. Okay, see how I have 2 of these, and they both curve the same way? See how the tips of these things both go to the right, towards that way. But in this picture here, it looks to me like one goes to the right and one goes to the left. And that would make sense when you see where they attach. But I swear the directions didn't show that. I swear the directions did not mention that they need to be going opposite ways. It just said to make 2 of the same. It's like, hey, make 2 of these, times 2. You know? And it shows you, like, note direction of link ends. You can't even tell what direction they're facing. Like, why? Am I the only person who struggles with this part of the build? Wyatt Taylor, welcome, dude. First time in the chat. Awesome. Does this thing have transmission? It doesn't have like a shiftable transmission. It has like a transfer case and stuff like that, but I opted not to put the 2-speed transmission in it because I didn't need it going that fast. It's already going to go like close to 30 miles an hour. A 2-speed transmission would have opened up like 40, 50 miles an hour or something. That's just going to break them. Onyx, I can't just rotate them, dude. Again, I wish you guys could feel these. I wish you guys could all come in my room in a single file line here and try to turn these yourselves. These are so extremely tight, and some of them are already like screwed down all the way. So for me to give it another half turn is, you know, basically impossible. I guess I can put one of these on. We can put one of them on for now. Okay, we can do this one, because this one is definitely right. You can see that it curves the way they show it and all that good stuff on into that right side. Actually, no, I can't do it, because to put one on, you got to put them both on, and then you got to drive that big old screw through. Yeah, that's not right. I don't know why the directions didn't mention that, or did they? Am I stupid here? I don't know. So on that note, am I gonna change the tires? Not really immediately. No, I'm gonna use not the plastic piece, the whole thing. What do you mean? I'm confused. Like, just turn the whole thing upside down. It doesn't work that way. I must be misunderstanding what you're saying, because I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, we're going to skip this part for now, because for me to fix this, it's not fun for any of you guys to watch me for an hour, like, struggle to turn these things and get frustrated over it. So, we're just going to move on to the shocks for now. Here's what we are going to do. Let's put these screws back in here for now, get some of this stuff tidied up. Put these links where they belong, and yeah, we're gonna move on to the shock assembly. Oh boy! Turn them in the other direction. See, my other concern about just turning the other direction is it bad if they're just straight up loose? Like, let me see if I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Let me see here. Alright, so let me see if I can loosen this. Okay, see, here's what I'm talking about now. Tell me yes or no in the chat. Maybe I'm misunderstanding something here. Isn't it bad if... Look how loose this is now. For one, you can see... the gap through the... See that gap? That gap wasn't there before, because we just unscrewed it a little bit. Look how loose it is now. See how I can just very easily turn it in my fingers? So are you guys saying that I should still just put it on with it being a little loose like that? Like, that's okay? Because I get it from, you know, you could say, well, it's not going to be able to unscrew because it's locked in here and it's locked in at both ends, so it's not going to be able to unscrew. But I don't know, it just feels weird to just put a part on with it this loose. That's really, I guess, the problem that I feel like I'm looking at is, okay, if we need to make it align, we can. Like, here we go. That'll work. But I just feel like that shouldn't be loose. Unless I use thread lock or something, but I guess it's going to have to be loose, because there's... The only other option is to take this and turn it a full 360 degrees, right? But that's not possible. Here's a half turn. Oh, that wasn't even a half turn. Now, to turn it another half turn is just, like, impossible. So, wait, you guys are saying just put it on? Yes, it's okay? If that's what you're worried about, put some washers between them, that would solve that issue. That's true. I don't have a washer that small, though. That's like a 1mm washer. That is really small. What up, Dr. Airsoft? Guys, give me your votes and opinions in the chat. You guys are saying, yes, it is okay. Yes, put it on, even if it's loose. Doesn't matter. I guess it shouldn't really matter. I mean, it's still... It's not as rigid this way either, though. Like, this end, very rigid. This end, since it's unscrewed a little bit, has a tiny bit of play in it. I put my SCX10 together loose like that, been 6 months and still fine. Okay, Nolan, I mean, that's good to hear. Good to hear that you've had it work. Hey, RC puns, remotely funny. Ha! These are what you need. What? Let me take a look. Turnbuckle tie rod set. Yes, yes, those are what I need. That would have been so much nicer. Too bad they're... Oh, they're not that expensive. Out of stock, though. Yeah, those would have been good to have. This is definitely the worst part of the whole build. This is the least fun part, most frustrating part. It's just... It's not good. Alright, so you guys are all telling me that this is going to be fine. As long as one side is tight. Yeah, that's true. Well, this end is very tight. Alright, then, maybe we can still make this work. Let me see. Here's my other short one. Well, now I just can't even loosen the other one. Hold on. Jeez, these things are on so freaking tight. Here's the other thing that not confuses me. It just seems odd to me that the directions show that... Where is it? It shows that only one of these go into here. Doesn't that... Is that weird that only one of these gaps gets used? The other one just stays empty? I mean, I guess that's okay. So this is going to go in here, and then it'll get a screw through it. But I feel like there should be one here, too. But, I mean, I guess the directions only show one, but then why even build the assembly for holding another one if you don't need it? I don't know. I don't know. Yo, Will Dearman, thank you for subbing, dude. Welcome to the family. Thanks for turning on post notifications. You are awesome, dude. Thank you so much. And son of a digger, thanks for dropping that like, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so then what was my problem here then? It was that, let me see. Yo, what's going on, Shay? See, to get this one to align, it is loose, but I guess that's okay. I guess it'll just have to work. I don't like that it does have, you know, you really got to hold it to feel it, but I can feel it wiggle now, like it's not rigid. It is not like a single coherent object now. You can actually feel that it's a little loose, but I guess that's okay. I guess it's okay. I don't know. Yeah, I guess there's a left upper, but not a right upper. I mean, I guess that's just a thing. They're called suspension arms. Okay. Alright, good to know. Yo, Will Dearman, did I already say thanks for the like? I don't know if I did. I might have. Regardless, thanks for the like. Okay, so let's go back yet again. Okay, here we go. I need to reference this page once again because is this the left upper that we're building? Yes. Okay, left upper needs to be... My other thought was that when these aren't tightened down all the way, the spacing actually isn't correct. I mean, I know it's only off by a few millimeters, but do these 1 or 2 millimeters that it's off matter? I mean, is that going to misalign things, or is it so small that it's negligible? You know what I mean? I love it, Canoe Man. Aaron, thanks for dropping the like, dude. Okay, well, I guess this is supposed to go on like this. It is very loose, but it is the only way that is going to be possible. So I guess... Let's see how much is left. Hold on. I just want to check this real quick. So when we fully unscrew this, how much thread do we have in there? Okay. So I guess it could never come apart. For it to fully come apart, it would need to unscrew itself that far, which I think is going to be physically impossible because it's going to be locked in and it's not even going to be able to spread apart like that. So you guys are probably right. It's not going to matter. You need to make sure that all tie rods match in length, whether you loosen or tighten them, or the wheels or suspension will be misaligned. But see, it's impossible. There's no way that I can do that. I can't possibly give every single tie rod this same tiny gap, because some of them are already perfect. It's just going to have to work. It's just going to be fine. It's all going to be good. I don't know. Nobody told me this can be so stressful. Okay. Alright, then let's just put this guy on then. Since we're not really worrying about, you know, tightness or anything like that, then let's, oh no. Oh no, okay. I gotta pop out 2 more of these things real quick. I forgot I used my other ones. Okay. Alright, you guys have all assured me that it does not matter. If you put some thread locker on it, that'll help. What if one day I need to undo them, though? Do you think that would happen? Probably not. I'm gonna skip the thread locker for now, and it's probably, hopefully, unnecessary. Probably, hopefully. Okay, so down at this end, this one goes in this way. I just want to move on to the shocks, guys. I am so ready to be on the shocks. Aren't you guys ready to see me do something besides messing with these suspension arms? You must be. You must all be very, very ready for it, because I know I am. Yo, Julian Donahue, thank you for subbing. Thanks for dropping the like. Welcome to the family, my man. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, just use pliers. That's a good point. I like it when he reads my stuff. So do I, dude. I'm the same way as you guys. When I'm watching streamers, it's like, I'm no different from you guys. You know, if there's a few big streamers that I like watching, and if they read my message, I still go into like fanboy mode. I never really outgrew that, depending on like how big the streamer is and whatnot. If you get one of your messages read in like a stream with like thousands of viewers, you're like, oh, oh, oh. Okay. So we are all good to go here. That looks right. It looks tasty. It looks delicious. Our suspension might be misaligned by 1 or 2 millimeters, but I mean, hey, that's just gonna be the nature of the build, I guess. Okay. Alright, let's go. So, this thing is going in over here. Oh no, get back in there. And, okay, so let's take our long screw back out. I had a friend who died driving his RC sideways. I told him he just got drifted away. Wait a second. How do you die driving an RC car sideways? What does that even mean? I'm sorry, all of your puns have been good, but I'm going to call you out on that one. That one could have been a little better. No, not that bad, not that bad, but it could have been a little better. As much time as I spent on YouTube or Twitch streams, the magic kind of went away for me. You spend hours in streams, you end up getting a fair bit. That's true. I guess for me, I don't really talk much in streams, so if I do rarely talk, because I don't really expect to get read out by most streamers if they have like a pop-in chat going, you know? Okay. Alright, so this is our long fellow that's going to go all the way through here. So, oh nice, it fell out again. Perfect. Alright, let's put that back in again. Okay. And, alright, let's not let it fall out this time. I guess I could always just get the screw started first. I need, like, clamps or something. It would be so nice if I had vice grips or... Every time, if you guys wonder what I'm looking at over my shoulder, this is where I see what you guys are seeing. So every time I'm looking over this way, I'm just seeing the stream and making sure that everything's in the frame and all that. If you wondered what I'm looking at when I turn my head over that way. The struggle is real. Oh, yes, it is. To be honest, this is probably... I'd say there's like a 90% chance that I am overcomplicating this build just through all my, like, questions and, like, worrying and double-checking. Like, I think I'm probably making this way harder than what it is for most people. But I was talking about it the other day. I was telling you guys how I tend to be a little bit of a perfectionist, and sometimes I worry too much, and that's clearly following suit here in my streams. I think it shows. I love feeling like I'm part of the stream, and I feel like audience interaction is a big part of being a good streamer. I think you're right, Canoe Man. I've always tried to make that an important thing on my streams. How's my eye? Jaden, thank you for remembering, dude. It's basically fully healed. It will never be back to 100%, but it's about 95% better, and I think that's about as good as it's going to get. Which I guess is good enough. I remember the old Minecraft pixel art days. Oh my gosh, dude. You've been around for a while, haven't you, Onyx? Yeah, I tested everything, you know? Back when I started my YouTube channel, I was testing, like, pixel art on Minecraft. I tried some Halo videos, and nothing was really getting too many views. And then one day I tried Grand Theft Auto, and GTA was the thing that I saw, like, wow, people actually watch Grand Theft Auto videos. Maybe it's because I started so early on them. Oh no. This isn't good. My screwdriver's about to be binding here. Hopefully I have enough room here to keep screwing it in. Alright, everything's looking good here. You know, I'm going to be amazed if we can finish this build without ever having to backtrack at all. Like, we haven't really had to take anything off yet. There might have been one thing that I took the bearings out of, but like, as far as unscrewing things goes, it would be really nice if we can do just a clean build with no real mistakes. Because look how long. This takes years to screw these in. I just aged like 5 years during this. Oh, you broke your toe with what? An economic car? What does that even mean? Like a car that gets good fuel economy just broke your toe? What? Okay. Nice. Alright, this part worked out. So, I think we should be good. Again, it's odd to me that, maybe that's just all there for bracing, but, that should be good. We've got this link here. Yeah. I'm not even going to start going down that rabbit hole. I was going to just start voicing my concerns over something that probably is going to be inconsequential. Drift King, glad you're enjoying, man. I see what I mean. If there's moderators, it makes people want to spam and cuss more. Sometimes that's true. To some degree, that is true. People go out of their way to like make the mods angry or something. All right, so I think, guys, the front differential should be totally good. I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 arms on it. Or wait, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're good to go here. We've got everything that we need. So let's move on to the back. You guys are assuring me that it doesn't matter if they're a little bit loose, so we're gonna keep on going here. Where did all... Okay, 2 of them are already on here. Okay, so let's see. Those are the 2 straight ones. Here's our 2 curved ones. Alright, let's see if we can loosen one of these. There we go. Okay, so this one, loosened it up. There's just zero way that was going to get tightened down further. The only way to make these align is to loosen them. It's just got to happen. What are some of these moderated messages? It probably deserved to be deleted. Oh, wow, yeah, it did. Jeez. Oh, my goodness. How could you even say such a thing? Oh. Wow. Yeah, that was pretty inappropriate. Jeez. This dude's got to chill. That was a good moderation there, Jeep guy. Good call. All right. So again, they got to make these directions a little more clear. When it says note direction of link ends, you can hardly tell which way. I guess the arrow kind of suggests which way the ends are going. I don't know. So this one, are these both already loosened up? Yes, they are. Oh wait, the one might not have needed loosened. Hold on. Okay, yeah, this one doesn't need loosened. This one should actually align just fine, which it appears to. So then this one would be the one that needs to face that way. Guys, I think we finally did it. You can see that these 2 link ends face opposite of each other. They flare outward. After all, okay. So these ends go down here, and cool. Alright, so this guy goes in here. Then that means that this dude right over here. Okay, I think there's one other thing that I need to change. It's not a big deal. This guy just needs to go in the other direction. I don't think it actually matters at all. I can't see what it would change, but might as well keep it going. Yo, Drift King! I'll see you later, dude. Happy Christmas to you too, man. Hopefully I'll see you back here before Christmas. I assume I will. I hope that's not like your farewell and now you're not coming back till like New Year's. And so this one goes in here. Okay. Wow. Fantastic. Can we see through that hole? Can we see the light? Yes we can. So everything is aligned. So does this look right, guys? I think this looks correct. The way that these flare outward and away from each other, that's what we wanted, correct? The way I had these the first time. Isaac, let me check out your video real quick, dude. Let's see, do I have any volume? Ah, I've seen this dude's video, actually. Not the whole thing, because it's 4 hours long. Do you have a timestamp on that? Where'd that chat go? Where'd my chat window go? 56:45. Let's see here. Let me check this out. 56:45. There we go. Oh, this dude's camera work isn't so good. What's he doing? I can't really tell. Only 7 more to go. Yeah, see, he's probably having a horrible time here too. Alright, I'm gonna move on for now, just so I don't stall this for too long. You know, it is now behind us, it is in the past. Where are the chickens? The chickens are in back. They're outside. They're not in my office with me. Okay, Onyx. I have the Onyx seal of approval. He said that looks right, so I can move onward. I'm getting an RGB gaming keyboard. Aw, yeah. Is my hand hurting? To be honest, guys, I'm not even being dramatic. I have a tiny bit less feeling in the pad of my thumb on my right thumb than my left thumb. I think that was probably the start of a callus from the stream last week, because if you guys were here, then you heard me just complaining about the finger pain I was dealing with, and I wasn't trying to be dramatic about it. I mean, it was seriously uncomfortable. But they're feeling better now. It doesn't really hurt. It's just a little bit numb. Just missing a little bit of feeling, that's all. Alright, so here's our AXA 120. We're good to go. Let's start getting this guy in. Oh no, come on now. Let's try that again. It's probably just easiest if I start it with the screwdriver. Yeah, for sure. Oh. Do I need a bigger bit in here? The bigger one probably doesn't fit though. Or let me see if the bigger one does fit. No, not even close. Not even close, baby. Alright, let's try this again. Just go in straight. Just go in straight. Oh, this is wobbling so bad. Oh, this is not good. I'm just like loosening this hole every time I rock this screw around. There, maybe I can brace it against my finger. Okay. That should do it. That should do it. Looks like we're going in straight and everything. Cool Gamer, you said your real name is Christian. Onyx seal of approval. I like it. Alright, we're going to be here for a little while on this one, guys. Look how long this screw is. We've got a ways to go here. But that'll give me time to look at the chat. What's going on in the chat here? People come and go. Isn't that something, doesn't Eminem talk about how someone, they come, they go or something? Who is it that come and go? I can't remember. What's up, cool gamer? Alright, we are getting there, boys. We are getting there. Like spike, please. We could do another like spike here in a little bit. Sure. What am I doing, Nathan? Nathan Lips. How's it going, Nathan Lips? We are building an Axial SCX10 which is a 4x4 four-wheel drive RC crawler. It's gonna be sick. What shape is the Earth, and how do you know? Well, see, I think the Earth is flat. I know you guys don't believe me. No, I'm kidding. Where's BeamNG? I gotta bring back more BeamNG Drive. After the SCX10 build is done, guys, I'm officially going to make a schedule. A schedule so that you guys know on Fridays we'll be playing Fortnite. On Mondays we'll be playing whatever, you know? But I really want to get this build just kind of tucked away before I start worrying about a schedule. Damien, what's up, dude? Welcome back. Thanks for checking this stream out, dude. Can't wait for this to be done. Why is that? Because it's boring, or then I can start making videos of it actually crawling, doing what it's made to do. I gotta train the cats to ride on the trailer. That would be sweet. Put Xena in the trailer and haul her around the house. Yes, please. That would be sweet. Wait a second. No, don't tell me. Hold on. Please tell me I'm just looking at this wrong. I might have put the one that I had. Did I put this one on upside down? I think I might have put one of these on upside down. For the one, it doesn't really matter because it can just be loosened. Oh no. Okay, I'm not unscrewing that entire thing. I can't do it. I cannot do it. Oh. Kicked the tripod. There we go. Okay, that still works. Michael, thanks for dropping that like, dude. Okay, let me figure out a plan here. So then that means this should have actually been on the other side. The one that I actually had perfect that didn't need loosened. I guess I can just loosen it. And this one's already loosened anyway, so if anything, loosening both of them will bring them both closer to the same distance. So you know what? That's just gonna have to work. I really don't like that we're leaving these gaps in here. I don't like that these are loose, but what are you gonna do? It's just, if I have any problems with it, I guess I could always go back and try to fix things. But I'll wait until they're a problem before we even worry about it. Okay, cool. So, wow, look at what we got done. Check this stuff out. These things are all ready to go. So, I think those are all going to mount onto different parts of the chassis. So, assuming that I didn't do anything wrong, I think we're good to go. I think we are actually good to move on here. Yeah, Michael, sure, dude. Come on over. Just knock before you come in. Hey, Kevin's home. Wow, that was a fast hour. Just an hour ago, I was saying it's going to be an hour till Kevin's home. Guys, we are officially on the shocks. Oh my gosh. Don't fix today what can be future John's problem. Onyx, no, dude. That's way too real. I swear you know me better than I know myself. No, I feel like I know myself pretty well. I'm pretty honest with myself. I'm pretty realistic. I like to think that I don't have too many delusions about myself in the world. Canoe Man, thank you for subscribing. Welcome officially to the family. Alright guys, so the first step of this new page is open bag C and open plastic bag 2. For some reason we never ended up using this thing. I still don't know what it's for or where it was supposed to go. I guess we'll just put it in the old plastic bag. Get that out of the way. Wow, I can't believe we are on to shocks. Oh, this is exciting. Only one page of shocks, and then we are on to the transfer case. Let's do it. Yes, guys, the Discord server has been created once again. Onyx pointed out a good thing to me. I'm not going to announce the link to it just yet, because we need to set up a few roles so that people can't just go in and start, like, wreaking havoc on it, basically. So what I'll do is I'll probably try to set up the Discord server. I wish I had a trash can closer to me here. I'll probably try to set up the Discord server tonight, and then tomorrow I should be able to give you guys the link. And what's really cool about this server, guys, is like this is going to be a really good way for me to communicate with you guys. We can live chat. I can post updates. If I'm not going to be able to stream that day, I can just say, hey, not going to be able to stream today, and let you guys know. That way, no more guessing, you know. That extra part is the pitman screw. It's what controls the level of elbow grease in the muffler bearings. What? This thing doesn't even have a muffler. I'm so confused. Why did we not use it? Did I forget to put it somewhere or what? Anyways, okay. Time to focus. Open bag C. Bag C, you are mine. You are mine, bag C. Okay. Oh, they even give you some decals and oh, the shock oil. Yeah. This is pretty cool, pretty cool. So in here we've got these things. We've got a set of 4 springs. We've got a bag of shock oil here. I like how the shock oil is just sealed away in its own bag. Maybe it's just in case it would like leak open or something, but it's like completely sealed in its own special baggie. And then, ooh, this is where we get into a few of these smaller parts that we may need to be careful with, but I don't think it should be too bad. I don't think it should be too bad, so let's just lay everything else out. Okay. Just wondering, it's been a long shot, but does anybody know a solution to the problem I've been having? No, sir. I can't help you there. Okay, so let's hop right into it then. Make sure edges are clean from burrs. So we need 8 of these O-rings. Okay, so we need this bag back, actually. Wait a second. What exactly are the O-rings? Are they... Oh, wait a second. I was... Hold on. I'm a little confused. Okay, make sure edges are clean from burrs. What is coming off of my plastic tree here, then, that we need here? What part does it say that is? That is AX80032. I don't know. I should definitely use social media to update you guys more. I don't know. Here's the thing. I don't really like using social media too much. It's just kind of like boring to me, and oftentimes I don't even know what to say. you know, it's like, what do I tweet? So I don't want to use my Twitter and only say, hey guys, not streaming today, then tomorrow's tweet. Like, I don't want it to be only something that I only let you guys know when I can't stream. Because then once you start using Twitter, you gotta start tweeting, like, more stuff. You can't only just use it for negative stuff. You gotta mix in some positive stuff and some random thoughts. And it's just, like, a bag that I don't want to crack open. I'm over social media. I get enough interaction in my real life and from you guys. Like, I don't feel like I need to do that. Yeah, Damien, I'll let you know if I need help. Onyx is probably going to help me tonight. There's a few parts here that I'm not seeing. Oh, open plastic bag too. Wow, that would have been good to see. Duh. Okay, wait. I need to reorganize here because things are getting a little spread out. Okay. Okay, so plastic bag 2's got that, and oh, lots of different things here. Okay. So the O-rings are these, right? These little rubber rings. Are these the black ones? It could be too. No, it's the red ones because it's drawn to scale. I forgot. Okay, what I need is to find this thing and this. I think once we get these, we can start putting these things together. So let's see what we have in this bag. So we've got these. These might be some of the parts that we need. Actually, no. Do we need 294? I don't think we need that. Oh. Okay, we do need this bag. My only other complaint is that things could be labeled a little bit better. I mean, I guess they make you kind of think through it. They didn't make it, like, super stupid easy. Yeah, if you guys don't have Discord, definitely either download it on your phone or your computer. It's a free, like, messaging app. You can do voice calls, anything like that. And I'm probably going to be utilizing that here soon. Okay, so AX800294. Okay, so then where's 3 go? Okay. Okay, that should be interesting. So, alright, yeah, we do this step 4 times. That would make sense. That would, in fact, make sense. Oh, so do they give you 4 identical parts trees? Okay, I see. That kind of helps. That kind of helps that these are all identically the same, and I think they have a part for each shock that we need. So then I guess each tree will make 1 shock, is what it's looking like. So then our part 4 is here, part 5, yes, is this. Alright, I think we're pretty much good to go here, guys. Sorry, I'm just kind of going over everything here mentally, making sure we're good to go. So I need my side cutters. And let's hop into it then. So we're gonna take off one of these. Nice. Nice. And then, alright, we're just gonna assemble these one by one as they should be done here. So, oh wait, there's one other thing I need to figure out. So that's an O-ring. What is that? That is a, is that on here? 0324. Where's that at? Okay, that's the only one that we still need to find. Wait, where is that thing? Okay, Canoe Man. I'm glad to read that. Canoe Man said, I remember I was building my YD2 and I had to build something, and it was so confusing saying how parts, or I was so confused saying how parts were missing for a solid hour, then I realized it told me to open another bag. I'm glad I'm not the only one who kind of, you know, has been struggling there. Okay, wait. So where does this part come from? AXA80032. Let me check on this one. It might be from here. Okay, I think these might be what we're looking for. See all these little dudes attached to a completely different parts tree. It really does kind of force you... Ah! Kicked my tripod again. Okay. We should be good here. We should be good. Yeah! Alright. Okay, so that is the AXA800324. Got it. Alright, let's cut one of these bad boys off. These I cannot lose. They do not give you extras with these, so this part slightly more tedious, but it should all be okay. I could have cut not as far into the piece, probably. Cut it a little deep, but I think it should be okay. What's the best way to do this? I don't know if I should make an assembly line so that we can kind of do all four. That might start getting confusing. I mean, I'm just going to do them one at a time. I'm afraid that if I have all these loose parts, that's how I'm going to, you know, lose stuff. Georgia Boy, what should your first video on YouTube be? That's hard to answer, man. It all depends on what you like doing in real life, you know, what it is you want to upload, or... am I mad at you, Austin? As long as your apology is sincere. Those were some pretty ugly words that I generally try to keep out of my streams. But if your apology was genuine, then yes, I forgive you and I'm not mad at you. Yeah, what's up, Jamaican Wolf? Okay, let's get this first thing coming together then. I gotta start, or stop beating around the bush. Here's what we're gonna do now. Let's crack open... Do these work to cut this bag open? Yeah, they actually do. They actually do. How about that? Alright, good enough. That's a sloppy cut. Alright, so we're gonna take out two of these little red O-rings here. Let's work them over here. Come on now, little guys. Just come on out of there. Don't be scared. You're going to a good home. You're gonna like it, I promise. O-rings are fun. They're just like these little rubbery little dudes. Quote of the year from me right there. O-rings are fun. They're like these little rubbery dudes. Round rubbery dudes. Do one at a time, it'll be easier to keep track parts. I'm thinking you're right. Okay, so it looks like we take this black part here. We put an O-ring into the bottom of it. Okay, then we put on that thing. Get in there, come on. Then we sandwich another O-ring. Weird, but okay. It looks kind of odd down in there, but I suppose that's probably correct. Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So then it tells us we need to take out one of these. What exactly is that? Am I just looking at something wrong? What is that? Where is that part? It's not over here, is it? No. Okay, hold on. I might be having a brain fart. Where is this thing? I thought I set everything that came out of the shocks bag right here. In this thing too. Where are those? Okay, never mind. So this thing turns into this. I got that. But I still need to locate these. Or it must be... Did they just not draw the threads? I guess it's these. For some reason they just didn't draw the threads on here, which made me think that these were not the right parts, but they have to be. They must be. This is them. I don't know why. They probably should have drawn threads on them so that it looks like the real thing, but maybe that would have made it too busy looking and confusing. I don't know. Oh, dude, yeah, we should, that would be cool. Take this thing to the swamp where the beast got stuck. We can call it Redemption. Okay. Yeah, I should be live tomorrow, Crazy Cajun. Crazy Cajun, would you prefer to be called Cajun or Crazy for short? So that way I don't have to say your full name every time. What do you prefer more? Probably Cajun. Or who knows, maybe you prefer Crazy. Let me know. Okay, this is interesting, but I guess... Oh no! Oh, luckily I saw where that O-ring rolled off to. Wow, that was almost bad. Okay, let's just screw this thing in and get that out of the way. Nice, okay. Now the last thing we need is this. Alright, we're about to start moving quicker here now. Now this first one's coming together and I understand what's happening. I say that all the time though, don't I? Yes, it's just gonna start picking up now. 10 hours later. Yo, Andrea, what is up? 06 Pots. What do I want for Christmas? Oh, I don't know. Hold on one sec here. I gotta see something. Okay, so it looks like you screw this down, but only a portion of the way. So, okay, it looks like about that much. Right? Yeah, next live stream will be tomorrow. I'm not sure when the next gaming live stream is gonna be. Crazy. I feel like usually I just call you Crazy Cajun. I feel like I almost always say your whole name. Do I call you Crazy sometimes? Maybe I just maybe I didn't even realize that I was saying it. Okay. So now a few more mystery parts here that aren't drawn exactly as they appear. I think I might have to sneeze here in a second. There's one. Excuse me. How many hours left till you'll be done with this thing? Honestly, between being distracted by the chat, like if I was just working silently alone, it would probably be twice as fast. But between talking to everybody and keeping up with the chat, it could be like 4 or 5 more hours. I don't know. Okay, I really got to focus here. There's a lot of questions I want to answer and address in the chat, but I have to pick between building and like talking, because apparently I cannot do both well. So I'm sorry if I neglect the chat here for a little bit, but we got to get some stuff done here. I thought I'd be able to talk and read and do everything better all at once, but as it turns out, building an RC truck does take a little bit of focus, believe it or not. So, oh, I see. Okay, I was wondering, like, what is this? I see. So you build that, and then it turns into that. Wow, how about that? Okay, so let's go over to our next tiny part. So, oh man, these parts are so small. I have to try very, very hard to not lose any of this. There's no spares, and these parts are tiny. Alright, there we go, there we go. Oh, no. Okay, little plastic guy, little metal guy. I gotta show you guys how small these parts are, in case you're not able to tell. Look at this one. That's tiny. That is a very little part. Easy to misplace. Okay. So, it's probably hard for you guys to really see the directions. Maybe not. Here's what's happening right now. So, this thing goes on to... What do you even call this? This is the E2 E-clip. If you guys have ever wondered what an E2 E-clip is, it's this. Text message. I'll have to answer that later. Am I supposed to be able to just push this clip onto there? It looks like I am. Alright. Let's give it a try. Oh yay, another thing for me to hurt my fingers on. Let's go. Oh no, dropped it. Okay, wow. Working with these tiny pieces is not the easiest thing. Oh, this is dangerous here because... Okay. Alright, I think I might need to use these pliers here to squeeze this down, but there's some risk that I'm going to launch a piece. I gotta do this so that I cannot send this thing flying. Okay, there it is. Okay, so that E2 E-clip goes on. That's the coolest part name I've ever heard. Then this thing goes on. Look at that little guy on there. Look how tiny he is. So then this goes on right on top of it. And that gives us... Oh, this last clip is actually going to be tough to get on, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get in there with the pliers. It turns out my hand strength might not be what I thought it was. That's one thing I've been learning from this whole journey. There we go. Got one. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, please work. Don't break anything. I need this clip to go on a tiny bit further. Okay, wow, that was weird. At the end, it just like popped on its own. Okay. How old am I? I am 24 years old. The E-clips were always the hardest thing to put on. Thank you. Okay, again, I'm like, man, am I just really bad at this? I'll tell you, I know you guys are sick of hearing me complain about my fingers, but I was trying to put the E-clip on with my hands, and I think it would have probably made me bleed before it just popped on. Jeez. Okay, so here's where we are at. We've got this part done, and we have this part done. So then the final thing, it looks like this is going to go down through that hole. That all looks good. And then at the bottom here, we're going to have to go to the parts tree one more time. Okay, I see. Okay, I'm starting to understand how this is all going to go together. Oh, this is going to be so satisfying to have done. Not to say that I'm not enjoying the journey. Like, I'm really, truly enjoying building this, but at the same time, you know, obviously I'm excited to have it done, but I'm not having a bad time by any means. This so far has been like a really cool and just a good learning experience, really. Okay. I want to make sure that I don't go in too far with that. Okay, another part that is going to need firmly screwed in. Hopefully this one doesn't break my fingers. It's a SpongeBob reference. Wait, what's a SpongeBob reference? I love SpongeBob, I'm not gonna lie. No, I don't really watch SpongeBob anymore. Like, realistically, who still is watching SpongeBob? Like, the new episodes? Oh man, don't be a repeat of last time. Oh no, we're starting to have that problem where, oh, let me see here. Okay, there we go. Let's try that again. How's this gonna look then when this is all done? This thing gets screwed onto that. That goes through there. What's the finished product look like? Okay, so I think I should... I don't know. I was afraid to push this down into there, fear of it getting stuck. But I guess it's made to, yeah, okay. Okay, never mind, I understand here. Oh, boy. Oh, what's going on in the chat here? Yo, Drake Ward, what is going on, dude? Welcome. Push it through and grab it with the pliers. Yeah. This is going to be another one of those things where, yeah, I'm going to need some pliers probably, but I definitely don't want to scratch this up. If there's one part you don't want to scratch up, it's probably the, this part of the shock. Let's see here. Ah, that's not going to work. Even a piece of paper, anything would be fine. I could just use a post-it note. What's on this? Okay. We're actually going to use a post-it note to just prevent the pliers from scratching this. I think that's probably something that you don't want to get scratched. I think he missed the reference again. Yeah, personally, I didn't see any SpongeBob references. I could imagine it's probably like firmly grasp it in your hand. Firmly grasp it! Okay. Okay, so I'm going to try this post-it note just so the pliers don't start scratching into that metal. And hopefully that'll allow me to... Oh, yeah. Nope, nope. Still not. Come on now. Okay. That looks a little better. We don't have... Nope. Oh, look at that. This thing still wants to spin. I don't want to squeeze down too hard on this thing because I would hate to, like, bend something. I guess it should be okay. Oh, my goodness. This is like flashbacks to building those links. How do I know if this thing's screwed on all the way? Because it's the same problem as before where, like, I'm trying to turn this, but all this just keeps turning in my hand because you have nothing to grip onto. I got a paper cut and I only cried for 20 minutes. Yeah, we need some shock oil in here, but we're not quite ready for it yet. Not yet. Alright, let's try this again. I do need something with more grip than paper. You guys are probably right when you said duct tape. That was a good idea. Yeah, no matter how hard I squeeze these pliers right now... Oh no, hold on. Started spinning again. I think we got it pretty much on all the way. I need something grippier than paper. Paper's... What am I thinking using paper? Or, you know what I could use? The adhesive section of the... No, wait. No, that's a bad idea. You don't want to get adhesive on this part of the shock. That would be bad. Alright, I'm going to try to give it one more big turn. Oh, we got to do this 3 more times still. Alright. Okay. I think we're screwed in all the way there. So, that would mean that we need more of those things. I didn't even understand what these were at the beginning, but it turns out that these are one of the most important parts of the entire build. They're these little plastic bearings, essentially, that all of the links connect to, that just allow them to kind of freely swivel and kind of turn with a little bit of up and down motion, too. Okay, so that's all good. That's good. That's good. This thing's the same from both sides, so it doesn't matter. Not quite sure what this thing's going to be for yet. This plastic ring here at the top that's just kind of floating around there. Yeah, not really sure. I'm not going to worry about the shock decals, I don't think. We could do that at a later date, but I'm not going to worry about the decals today. Okay, so we look pretty good here so far. So what would the next step be then? What is this? What is that? Where does that come from? It looks like that's its own part that should be... Ah, okay, here it is. Alright, we can get that off of this one. Here it is. So that's the AX800291. Yes. Then what about this 3 part? Where does that go? I don't know yet. We won't worry about that. Firmly grasp it in your hand. Firmly grasp it. Firmly grasp it. Oh. Oh, poor Squidward. Oh, poor Smelly. Oh, boy. Okay, so... what is this part? I don't know. So it looks like... okay, so this doesn't go on yet. Let's set this aside. This, okay, goes into one of these. Alright, I don't know what this is for. I completely don't know. I guess I'll find out in a second. I know that, you know, obviously here's the shock and you have your oil in there, but what is this? Is this like an oil reservoir or something? I'm actually not sure. We'll find out. Okay, so... how do you know what's up and down on this thing? I think this is the top. And then we need a little screw. Interesting. These shocks are actually a tiny bit more complicated than what I was expecting. Not to say that they're actually like difficult, but we are on the first one though, so they're only going to get easier with each one that I do, presumably. Alright, this guy is tiny. I think we're going to need the smallest. Yes, good thing I bought this screw set, and like as many as I did. That's to adjust the suspension height and tension. Really? Interesting. Okay. So this little screw goes all up in there. This might actually be kind of tough to align this tiny screw with that hole way in there. I'm actually not sure how exactly we're gonna do that, but let's try it and see what happens. Can I balance the screw on here? Yes. Okay, we've got the screw on the tip here. It's hard for you guys to see. Okay, there it is poking through. Oh, but it can't really go in that order. Okay, so this needs to be snapped on. And then... oh, this is awkward. Okay. I think I've got it. I can't really see what's happening because it's all hidden away, but I think we're going in. It's hard to tell how far this can and should be screwed in. I think that's probably good. It's really hard to tell. I don't want to strip any of the plastic. Okay, I mean, it feels pretty firm. I don't know. You really cannot tell, though. Unless I would compare it to a different part and see... let me just take a look at this. Try to get some idea how that screw might fit into there. I think it should be fine. It feels like it's on there pretty firm. Okay, so we've got this thing assembled. Oh wait, we do need an O-ring up in there still. Oh boy. Okay, let's see here. Alright, so we need a slightly bigger O-ring that's going to go up in here, so let's get that out. Actually, let's use this, and that'll help. There we go. There we go, that's what we needed. Right there. So... this O-ring goes up in the cap. Ah, fits nice and snug in there. Okay, so... looks like we're ready for our shock oil. Let me make sure I'm understanding the shock oil right now. So... move the shaft up and down slowly to remove all air bubbles. Right, right. Wipe off excess oil with a rag. I should probably go grab a rag before we do this. Am I going to do any more RC builds? I think down the line I probably will. I think, I don't know. Yeah, I don't see why not. Maybe like a drift build one day, like a Subaru or something like that. How long have we been streaming for anyway? Oh, 2 hours only, okay. Alright, so our oil gets poured in. So I guess I want to probably pour in the oil... I'm kind of confused by this oil thing. It's showing you to pour in oil, but once I pour in the oil and do this, and it says to push this up and down, aren't I going to be forcing out all of the oil as I do that? I nicked up that plastic piece a tiny bit with the pliers, but I think that should be okay. You know what I mean though? How am I supposed to pump this up and down if it has oil inside of it? Make sure O-ring is fully sealed, or no, make sure O-ring is fully seated inside plastic cap. Right. Wipe off excess with a rag. Okay, yeah, I am just slightly, very slightly confused here, but guess we'll find out. Wait, so what does this thing do anyways? I still don't understand what this thing is for. No, it creates suction and the fluid goes down. Oh, that makes sense, because it needs to displace the air. That makes sense. Okay. Alright, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run, grab some paper towels, and I'm going to come right back. And we're going to get this first shock finished up. Well, even after this step is done, then we bust out the spring. Wow, we still have 3 more shocks to go. Oh my gosh. I hope you guys don't mind. Man, we are not the fastest worker. But like I said, this is my first RC build ever. I'm pretty new to all this. It's just for looks? No way. Is it really just for looks, guys? This piece here is just for looks? That's the only purpose it serves? I mean, I guess it would have to be only for looks, because it's... what else would it do? Alright, I gotta bring my trash can closer here and all that good stuff. Oh, almost walked into my cables here. I gotta fix this. This is not a good setup, how I have to step over that. Okay, let me run and grab some paper towels. Wait, so confirm in the chat for me. Is that part just for looks then? Yes or no? Yes, I'm seeing yes. All right, be right back. I'm also going to pee, actually. So quick bathroom break, grabbing paper towels, coming right back. Okay. All right. Back with a big old fat roll of paper towels here. Cool. So, let's make a little bit of room here. I'm gonna get these out of the way. I have not been needing these for quite some time, so let's move these. That gives us a little bit more room to work here. Okay. It is shock oil time. This is pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. Alright, so it looks like you fill it to the top. Am I right in assuming that? It looks like it is full to the brim, basically. I'm definitely going to spill a little bit of this and get it on my fingers, but that's okay. So yeah, I mean, looks like it's filled to the top, right guys? Ooh, this is some viscous oil, wow. Very thick. You can't really tell on stream, but it is like, I guess all oil is somewhat thick. Whoa, whoa. That very quickly filled up on me and I didn't even realize. Alright, so I'm going to try to very slowly start removing these air bubbles by pushing this thing up. I hope it doesn't... Let's see what happens. And I also don't want to drip on the book here, so let's move this real quick. Okay. I think I overfilled it a little bit. Paper towel doesn't really absorb this oil very well. Just taking off some of that excess off the top that was probably about to overflow on us. Okay. Oh, now nice. Wow. So now this thing just moves so easily. Oil made all the difference in the world, as you might expect. To push this at the beginning was like kind of difficult, and now it's just buttery smooth. Wow, that is quite interesting. Quite intriguing, if I do say. Oh, we're still getting some air bubbles out, though. Let me do this a few more times. As long as I'm seeing air bubbles, then I think that means... does it say about doing it until the air bubbles stop coming? Move shaft up and down slowly to remove all air bubbles. Okay, so as long as I see air bubbles, then... Yep. You guys can kind of see those bubbles, can't you? A little bit. Ooh, it seems like spinning it helps too. Spinning it definitely helps get some of the bubbles out. Pretty sweet. The point is that the fluid doesn't compress, and because of that, it causes the shock to absorb the energy of the bouncing. I thought the point of the fluid was to just lubricate the... I guess it does both, maybe? It lubricates and also does what you said? I don't know. You understand these things better than I do. That's pretty interesting. Okay, I don't know if these air bubbles are still coming out from there, or if I'm just like creating them when I turn it at the top. I think I might just be creating air bubbles. I think they're all out. I think. Let me wipe off some of this excess at the top. Ew. Ew, I've got like hairs and stuff sticking to me. You can't really see it. Yo, Quad Vlogs, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Alright. Okay. Do a Subaru build is my dream car. I would like to do a Subaru build. I think I'm going to get a trailer first for this Jeep, and then maybe farther down the road get a Subaru to haul on the trailer. Okay. So I think we're good here in the shock oil department. I mean, the bubbles have pretty much all stopped. Some bubbles do appear when I pull it down, but I assume... See those bubbles? You can see them appear when I pull it down, but that's probably going to happen no matter what. I wonder if that means I overfilled it. Let me see. Wipe off excess oil with a rag. I think we're good. Okay, so then what does it say to do next here? Make sure O-ring is fully sealed inside plastic cap, right? It's going to be hard to... Okay, no, that should be good. I don't want this O-ring falling out when we turn this over, because there's an O-ring in this black part, and when we tip it over, we need it to stay there. Alright, I think we just screw this thing on now, guys. I think we just screw it on and boom, bam, wham, right in the clam. I think we should be good. Ah, that O-ring is wanting to fall out. You gotta stay there, O-ring. The O-ring should just get pushed into place. Okay. I still don't fully understand what this thing's for. Maybe we're still gonna find that out. I think maybe you guys said it's like to adjust the height of the suspension or something. I don't really know. If it was air-filled, it would cause lots of unwanted oscillations, but if it's filled with liquid, it is non-compressible, so it will dampen the oscillation, so it will be smoother. Okay, intriguing stuff here, guys. I'm glad that you guys kind of understand this better than I do, so you can spread the knowledge here with me. So, thank you. Top it off. It didn't really need topped off. If you're talking about the oil, it was pretty full. Pretty full. Okay, then, so this appears to be what we have here. Let's set it down. Yep. Looks perfect. We did it all. Alright, let's fully finish the first one. We might as well keep going. I could just start the next one, but that won't be satisfying at all. Let's get the spring on this guy and really do it up. Do it up, do it up. Alright, these things are not... I'm using my corner cutters as scissors. These are not meant to cut plastic, but I don't even need to cut it. What am I doing? I just rip it. Spring tension, that's what it's for. Gucci, can you look at the chat more often? Quad, I'm doing my best, man, but here's the problem. If I look at the chat more often, this build is going to take that much longer. Because every time that I'm reading the chat is time that I'm not focusing on what I'm doing. So I am doing my best trying to balance the chat with what I'm doing, but if you guys want this to take 10 years, then yeah, I can look at the chat more. No, but for now, I'm really doing my best. Oh, okay, I see. When I read spring tension before, I wasn't even sure what you were talking about, but right, we're talking about this little piece here. Okay. All right, so the front and the rear. Oh, two front, two rear. Wait. How do you know what's top and bottom? I mean, I assume there's no top. Okay, front is yellow, rear is white. Ooh, that's what I should check. Okay, let me take another look at these then. Yellow, yellow, white, white. Okay. So I guess it doesn't matter which one we do first. It's all going to be the same, I guess. Right? Okay, so it looks like this just goes up to here. Oh man, this is pretty sweet. This is getting pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot. No way this build took you 2 hours. I do not believe that at all. No offense, but like even an extremely experienced builder, I just don't think it's possible to do everything you have to do that fast. I don't think it's doable. Maybe I'm wrong though. Alright, so I'm just going to leave this at the highest position. Default, spring, whatever. Alright, so then the last thing that we need down here is this. And that's it. We're about to finish our first spring. This is exciting. You've been building since 2009? Okay, I mean, I guess I could see that then, maybe. Still sounds super quick, but hey, I'm not someone to just call someone out, so I'll believe you. You have no reason to lie to me here on the internet. Okay, AX800323. Alright, that looks pretty good. I think that's the one we need. Let's do it. So then, as I understand it, this goes down here at the bottom. Push the spring up a little bit. Wow. My first ever assembled shock or spring. What is this? Is this a shock or a spring? I use a drill to screw. Ah, see, yeah. A drill would save probably like a collective hour throughout the entire build, if not more. Again, I wanted to use like a drill, but it just... I don't know. This feels a little snug, but nah, that should be okay. Cool, so I mean... we're completely ready to go here. At least for the next ones. So, wow. Let me just appreciate this one more time here. Look at that. Nice. Cool, so that's probably, I think this goes on somewhere, I don't know. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's not worry about that yet. That's actually a coilover. It's both the coil spring and a shock absorber. What? What? I've heard that term before, but I had no idea what it actually was. That's pretty cool. Alright guys, so here's what I'm going to do next. I think we might try to bust out the next 3 in like assembly line fashion all together so that we don't just, you know what I mean? I just wanted to get the first one out of the way and see the process. But now that we've got it done, let me just see. Okay. Yeah, now that we've got it done and everything, I think I'm confident to get the next 3 done. I'll say it now, guys. Transfer case is not happening today. I'm going to have to change the title of the stream. Transfer case is definitely not happening. I would have to be streaming here for another at least 2 hours. So the plan is, let me finish up these 3, and then we'll start the transfer case tomorrow. Yeah. All right, so let's get it popping. Let's get it popping here real quick. Let me check my text messages. Make sure I'm not missing anything importante. Okay, let's do it, Here we go, back to the top, back to the beginning. So let's take out all of these. We're taking all these bad boys out of this bag. This is where I'm going to mix up parts and get lost and confused. No. Alright, so each one starts with one of these. So let's line these up. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Each one of these gets 2 little red O-rings. So, just gonna rip this off the rest of the way, or most of the way. So 2 O-rings each. I'm just gonna rip this bag down the side. Why not? Actually, no, I'm not. That's a bad idea. There's 1. There's 2. Ah, you know what? There we go. That's the easiest way to do that. 1, 2, and 1 and 2. Okay. So then each one also is eventually going to get the black O-rings. We'll put those back in the bag for now. We don't need those quite yet. So now we come over here, or no, not yet. Right, so we need that one. Where did we get those from that first time? We've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we actually left a few parts on here, which I guess will probably come at a later time here. Like, I don't know what this is going to be used for and why it hasn't been used yet, but whatever. Okay, so wait, then where's that little O-ring again? I can't remember where we got that from. Where did that come from? What am I... Was it on here? Okay, it was on here. That's right. Man, some of these parts trees start getting really quite confusing. Okay. Let's make sure, just double check. This is the... Yes. Okay, that's definitely right. Alright, so we're going to cut off all 3 of these here. Okay, there's one. That's pretty clean. Could have been a slightly cleaner cut as far as leaving plastic behind goes. There's 2. And there's 3. Okay, so let's separate these. Let's add a little bit. Okay. Is that all in the shot? Yes, it is. Alright, assembly line style is going down. Yo, Sebastian, what is up? Welcome to the stream, my dude. I want to build RC, but they're pricey. That's true. Yeah, this whole build, the kit alone's $350. The electronics were $250, $300. It is a pricey hobby. All right, let's keep moving here. So we need the 3 of these now. What part is that? That is 800294. Okay. Alright, so 1 for you. One for you. Starting to get out of the shot here a little bit. Let's bring him down. Oh, I hear a cat trying to get in my room here. We cannot deal with cats during springs. Not with these tiny parts we're dealing with. Different Jeep guy? Wait. Oh, another person asking if he's the same Jeep guy. That's the greatest conspiracy of all time. Are they the same person? The world may never know. Okay. Alright. So, we've got boom, 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 boom. Last thing we need for each one is this, which can be found here on the same part tree. Trying to get a little bit of that excess off. Let me see. There we go. That's clean. That is good. Oh, and I remember to bring my trash can over. What state do I live in? I live in Ohio. Kind of like northeastern Ohio. Not super northeast. I'm like an hour and a half away from Cleveland, Lake Erie. You need a custom water cool my PC after this. What is the benefit to water cooling besides it sounding and looking cool? Like, if I've never had an overheating problem, do I even need water cooling? Or is it more just kind of like bragging rights at that point to be like, yeah, there's water cooled. So what? What are you going to do about it? You know what I mean? I've got to go, but I appreciated everything you do. It's great that you're showing everything that you're doing and answering questions and responding to the chat. Smart at the same time. Yo, Canoe Man, if you are still here, man, if you didn't already go, thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed. I hope to see you here back tomorrow when we continue the build. But thank you. Cool, so let's do step one. Let's assemble these into this. Very easy to do. We're gonna do all of them here at once. Flip this over, flip this over, flip this over. Each one is gonna get a red O-ring. Rubbing them down just a little bit with my fingers here just to get off any lint. I assume that lint is not something that you want down in there. Cool, so O-ring, red. I've got to clean this one up a little bit. It's very hard to see, but there's a tiny, tiny bit of excess plastic. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. What are we saying about water cooling? Water cooling is useful to be quieter. Oh, that's true. I never considered noise. Helps you overclock your system. I've never overclocked before. I gotta stop being afraid to do things. It's like overclocking. Oh, sounds intimidating, but I'm sure it's probably super easy to do. Overclocking produces more heat and water cooling cools more efficiently. Huh. Makes sense. Yeah, occasionally, like even now, it's not the worst sound, but I can hear my computer running behind me. I guess even with water cooling, though, you'd still have some fans, wouldn't you? Or does water cooling render it totally fanless? The best bet for overclocking, and just if you are an enthusiast, if you look closely enough on my YouTube profile image, you can see my PC. Oh, nice. You've got the lights and everything, dude. Yeah, my PC's, like, pretty powerful, but it doesn't really have any of that fancy stuff, you know? No lights. Yeah, it is 6:45 here. Alright, so we're adding the final O-rings to the beginning of each assembly here. Alright, so the bottom of each of these is finished. We've got that. So now what we do is screw each of these metal parts onto here. Again, I'm sorry that it's kind of far away from the camera, but you guys can make it out well enough, I guess. And then it's gonna get that on top. So let's do it. Number one. Come on now. There we go. Looks good. Number two. Get on in there. Come on now. Whoa, going in crooked. Overclocking isn't necessarily easy. There's a lot of variables to consider. So if you do it wrong, it can cause the computer to not turn on, so that's something to consider. Okay, so then maybe I wasn't wrong in assuming that overclocking is, to some degree, you know, a little bit, intimidating. Yo, Joshua, shout out to you, man. Thanks for being here. Thank you for dropping that like if you did. I see that you said like spike, please. But I don't want to get distracted by a like spike in this very moment. We could do it in a little bit, but I figured I'd still give you a shout out. Hopefully you're still here. Noob Killer, what is up, dude? Welcome. Also, you might not be able to, depending on what motherboard you have. Right. Okay, that I did know, surprisingly. Oh, I keep kicking this tripod. Okay, I guess I'm still in the shot. It doesn't matter. It's all good. Okay, so now these get screwed on here. To those of you just tuning in right now, we are assembling shocks. Here's the one that we just did. already. I was looking at on YouTube, and apparently there's a really good shock mod that you can do that's really cheap, and it gives you like additional suspension travel or something like that. Where did you get the car building kit? I ordered mine off of... I can't remember. They were all like sold out for a while. I'm pretty sure they should be in stock everywhere now, but when I bought mine, I don't know, it was $350 from one of those online shops. It doesn't really matter which one you go to. Obviously pick one that's reliable, nothing shady. Nathaniel, what's going on? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I didn't know they made programs that overclock for you. That's weird. Joshua, thank you for the like, man. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for the support. Okay, so this thing, as you can see here, we assembled this and we turned it into this. So now we gotta assemble this into this. What order should we do all this in? Let me see, is this all? Yeah. Okay, let's cut off 3 more of these then. One, 2, 3. Hopefully those are all clean cuts. Let's examine. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Nathan, why is your name... Nathan Lips said, it's one lips. Please fix. Wait, who are you asking to fix your name? I think that's something you have to do from your account. Did you not mean to make your name Nathan Lips? Or was it supposed to be Lips? Joshua, thanks for subbing, dude. Welcome to the family, my man. And Braden Waltman, thank you for subbing too, dude. Welcome to the family. Thank you guys for checking out the stream. Very much appreciated. Okay, so moving on here. Let's take out a few more of our plastic bearings. Yeah, the assembly line method is definitely a little quicker than I think if I was doing these one by one. It just allows us to kind of do them all at once. Shaves a little bit of time. It's all about efficiency. Jeez, I'm getting a lot of texts. People are asking me to get on Overwatch. People are asking me like when I'm able to hang out for a Christmas get-together. And I can't respond to any of them yet. Actually, I'm not going to put these in yet. Because once these are in, they're just in the way. So these little black pieces here are getting out of the way. We'll group these all together. Okay, here's the least fun part of the suspension part of the springs here. Let's see. Yeah, last time was a struggle, and I get to repeat that 3 more times here now, so that should be fun. So, okay, we got 1, we got 2, we got 3. Getting pretty hungry. 6:50. Alright. Gotta get some food after this. Alright, I'm just gonna carefully just dump out this bag here. Very, very carefully. These are like the smallest parts that I've dealt with this entire time. Raymond Vlogs, what is up, dude? Welcome to the stream. Avenged Sevenfold should page on every time he says welcome to the family. It makes me think of the song. What? I didn't know they have a song that says that. I never knew that. Yo, thank you for the kind words, Raymond. Can you build a tow truck? That would be sweet. Do they make RC tow truck kits? They probably do. Oh, getting these things on is... Oh, yeah, there's no way I could ever push that on with my finger. It's like already leaving a dent in my finger. We're going to use these needle nose pliers and very, very carefully. Oh, wow. Oh, that could have been so bad. I'm just very lucky that this landed on my table and not on the floor. Okay, how are you supposed to get these on? With bare fingers, it is like impossible unless... Let me try using a file on my thumb. Then I'll push it with the file. That'll probably work. Jeez. Wow, who was it? Was that Isaac that was saying that these things are like the hardest part of the whole build? Oh my goodness, it already fell off again. Okay, come on now. There we go. Okay. This one's not loose like the other one was, but I guess that's okay. There's no reason it needs to be loose. What? The B Gamer, you've been here before the stream even started? Where's my cat? I think she's sleeping outside of my room on this office chair that I had to move out there because I couldn't fit it in here. Alright, I'm gonna put on each one of these first little things onto each one of the suspension rods or whatever you want to call them. I'm gonna get real low to do this, so this way if it does go flying, I can hopefully contain it. Because I wanted to show you guys what I was doing like up here, but if it goes flying up here, it could land anywhere in my room, so. Oh my gosh. These things are not the funnest part. Oh, again, I got lucky that it didn't go flying. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me try to hand start it. I feel like if you can get it started with your fingers, it stays on a little better. Okay. Oh my gosh. That's driving me nuts. I remember when I watched all your streams when you were in college. Oh yeah, man. It's so weird to think that I graduated college. It's really weird. It still doesn't feel real sometimes. Honestly, I'm silently laughing at your struggle to put those on. Oh, damn you, Isaac. Okay, I need a different plan here, because what I'm doing at the moment is not working. Okay. I'm going to use a different one. Let's just pick up a different little E clip altogether. These things just slide around. They're slippery. It's metal on metal. So you try to push it and then it just slides off to the side. Oh, every time I try to apply a little bit of pressure and it just like slides over. Wow. I wish I could just use my finger, but seriously, this would penetrate my skin before it went down, I think. Like, I'd be bleeding before this worked. Alright, this is the one. This is the one. This is the one. Yes! Alright. That one is on. It's not coming off. This one is on. Nice. Let's do the first one on the third. To those of you who might be just tuning in and you like don't know what I'm doing, I'm taking these tiny things called E-clips and putting them on this little metal bar. And it needs to clip into this little divot that you can see on the bar. That won't focus. Yo, Aaron, thank you for the kind words. Justin Stone, welcome back to the stream, dude. What's my favorite supercar? See, here's where I struggle. I don't really have a favorite supercar simply because, like, all of them are so cool. Like, if it's a supercar, chances are it's awesome. I don't really have a supercar that I fanboy over. You know, there's a lot that I like. Is the Tesla P100D considered a supercar since it does go 0 to 60 in like 2.9 seconds or something? Oh boy, come on now. Okay, let me dry my hands off here. They're not that sweaty, but just sweaty enough. Drake Ward, welcome back, my dude. Welcome back. Okay, hand start it. Please stay on. Please stay. Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. Basically balancing this thing until I can clip it. Yes. Okay. I mean, we're only halfway done with these things, and then after this, we got to do another frustrating part. But we'll see. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so this next part's not bad. This next part, you just take this little piece of plastic. You just put it down over top. Right like that. It's a pretty snug fit. Let's put each one of those on. And this one, lastly. Okay, so then at the top of this, it needs another E-clip. Yay! No focusing. Come on. Okay, I guess you guys aren't getting it focused. I'm sorry. The Bugatti Chiron. I don't know if I said that right. How do you say that? Chiron? Yeah, Bugattis are all nice. I do like 21 Pilots, Joshua. Vessel was like their first album of theirs that I actually listened to, and pretty much every song on Vessel I liked. A friend showed me 21 Pilots probably like 5 or 6 years ago. Not trying to be a hipster about it, but like he showed me 21 Pilots before anyone knew who they were. And the first song that he showed me by them was Migraine. And if you know that song, he's kind of like rapping in it. Migraine, I thought was a really cool song. And, man, I gotta be careful here not to bend anything. Oh, it's almost on all the way. I feel like it needs to be on just a little bit further. See here. You guys might be getting a head cam right now. I'm sorry. There we go. Yes! Ho-ho! Okay, this one is done. Dr. Anime, welcome to the stream! Glad to have you here. Welcome. We are currently, once again, to those of you just tuning in, we have one of them done right now, but we are assembling the shocks for the RC crawler. And so we've got the next 3 coming together here, as you can see here. So, BMW M4, yeah. M3, M4, is there an M5 or is it an M2? All the M's are nice. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a favorite supercar. Like I said, I mean, Bugattis are cool, Ferraris are cool, McLarens are cool, you know. Oh. And also, I don't ever see myself owning a supercar. It would be cool, but that's a very ambitious goal. So I figure, why fanboy over a car that I can probably never own, you know? If I'm going to fanboy over a car, it's probably going to be more over, like, a sports car that you know, those are more viable to own one day. So if I'm going to pick something to really like, I'm going to pick something that might be more in my price range as opposed to like a $500,000 supercar. Nice. Ugh. Every time I'm so afraid I'm going to damage something, but so far it seems to be going just fine. Okay, we only have one more E-clip for the entire build, I think, unless these come back later, but I doubt they will. Here's the final E-clip. These things are the bane of my existence. Not really. You remember when I was in that crappy apartment? Hold on. I've got bad news, Dr. Anime. I've never lived in an apartment. I'm trying to think what you could be thinking of. I used to live with my mom like two and a half years ago. Then I moved into the current house that I'm still in. It's not a crappy apartment, it's a crappy house, but we're still here. Hey Gitchy, do you know the Traxxas short course 1/1 scale RC truck? No, I'm not familiar. Oh, come on. Stop slipping. Stop sliding. Let me try turning these around the other way. Oh, is it on all the way? I think it is. Oh, I'm glad to be done with those guys. Honestly, each time I did that, it was pretty risky because if these slipped at all, those things could go flying, there's no extras, and it might just be gone forever. It's Nathan Lips. I'm in the U.S. Army. I'm overseas right now. Love your videos. Helps me. All my staff is read from you saying lips. Please read. Mr. Lips. That's an awesome message, dude. First off, thank you for your service, man. You said you are currently overseas right now. You're way more brave of a person than I am, so thank you for your service and thank you for being here for my stream, and shout out to you and everybody else that you're with, everybody laughing at lips. Thank you all for your service. You guys are amazing. Thank you for being here, Nathan. On that note though, with these being finished, we turn this into this into this. So I'm getting hungry. Oh man, what time should I try to be done by? We gotta try to be done by like 7:30. 25 minutes. Let's go. Okay, so we're gonna take each one of these and shove it down deep inside this shock here. There we go, deep inside. Nice. Let's do another one. Nice. Really, I remember when you had like 15 people watching, you were ready to move out, you were living with a friend for a few months, and that room was so small. You might be thinking of someone else, man. I've never lived with a friend either. I wonder, do you have me confused with someone else? Like, I was living with my mom, and kind of between my dads also, and then here in this current house I am living with my sister and her boyfriend. Yeah, I don't know. Yo, Larry Caesar, what is up, dude? Have you been here for a while, or you just got here? Guys, if you want a good thing, everyone has haters. Yeah, I mean, haters are gonna hate. That's what they say, right? Andrew Miller, thank you for subbing and liking, dude. Welcome to the family. Thank you for your support. My man. Okay, so all these shocks are coming together here. These need to each get a spring around them. They still need shock oil, too. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Okay, so we are officially 100% done with this box. We'll never need to look at it again. It is... Well, no, I lied. We gotta finish it right now, because these have to go on. These have to go on. This is the bad part, guys. This is the part of the build that frustrates me the most. It's So when I'm trying to screw these things on and you don't have any grip and it's just spinning in your hand, it's horrible. Yeah, Onyx, maybe you can help figure out some of this confusion here with my living situation. Dang, this one's already going on crooked. Ugh. Oh no. Oh, and it's already just spinning in my hand. This is like... Oh, is there anything grippier around here? I guess the paper towel method is gonna have to do it. Oh man, do I hate doing this. Okay. All right. What else we have going on in the chat here? Andrew, I shouted you out, didn't I? Or maybe I didn't. I thought I did. Just in case I didn't, Andrew Miller, thanks for subbing and liking, my dude. I think I already said that. Now that I said it a second time, I'm like, wait. Okay. So far, so good. So far, it's not hard to turn. But eventually here's the problem. I'm going to keep screwing this black thing, and as I start to screw it, the rest of the part here is just going to start spinning in the pliers. That's where it gets a little more frustrating. So far, so good. Maybe it won't do that this time. Just keeping the pressure down. Keeping the pressure down. Putting my hands to the limit. Oh, yeah. Cool. Good enough. I don't see any more threads sticking out, so that must be good. That one was easier than the last. That one's definitely easier. Back when you streamed on Twitch, wasn't there a running joke that I lived in your closet and couldn't get out because there's a dresser in the way? Yes, my nightstand was in front of the closet. I really didn't even use that closet because too much stuff in my room. I think Davis Reed lived under my desk or something. Somebody lived, I think, on my fan blades. Somebody lived under my bed. I don't know how we fit that many people in my room. It was crazy. It was crazy. Yo, Raymond, thanks, dude. I've never heard that before. Raymond described my channel as being gnarly. I like that, dude. Why did I just look at this webcam? That's not the one to be looking at, that one. That's awesome, dude. Thank you. Thank you for noticing the gnarliness of my channel. It's got to get more gnarly, though. We're still trying to kick up the gnarly level. I've got a lot of plans for my channel. I just got to put those plans into action. That's all. Oh, come on. Don't go on crooked. Okay. Time to get the pliers out. Here we go. Alright, this one's going on pretty good so far. Andrew Anderson, thank you for subbing. Welcome to the family, Andrew Anderson. Aaron Stone said, sorry, Gitchy? Why? What'd you do? What'd you do, Aaron? You better not have done anything that would disappoint me. I think B-Hags lived on top of your ceiling fan. That might be right. I think you might be right there. Okay. Alright. That one should be good also. Why are these slightly different heights? Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, that looks better. Oh, man. My wrists, my hands. Quick question. Does my icon show BB or dabbing Squidward? BB. It is definitely BB. It's not Squidward, unfortunately. Okay, what's last on this? Alright, the last one. It is smooth sailing from here, guys. I thought these would be worse to get on, but so far these have been pretty kind to me. Alright. Plier time. Oh, it's alright, dude. Just don't do it again. If you spam the channel, you know, one spam isn't gonna kill anybody. But, you know. None of these youngsters know about the old Twitch streams. That's true. That is true. The old Twitch stream days from, what, 3, 4, even 5 years ago? Maybe even 6 years ago? Jason Johnson, what's up, dude? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Ethan Fitzgerald, what's up? Nobody ever sends super chats anymore. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes people do. Lately, not too many of them have... Ow. That's not working. Haven't been getting too many lately, but that's okay. Ah, my hand is getting so tired. I have to squeeze these pliers so tight to prevent this thing from spinning in them. If you're wondering why I'm using a paper towel, it's because I don't want metal on metal. And then suddenly I scratch these up. Ooh. Okay. Okay. You should all be the same height. They should all be identical. Andrew, thank you for the kind words. Oh, wait. Onyx, what did you say, Miss? Did I ever tell you that somebody randomly commented on one of your old Twitch videos? I got a notification for it. I'd explain to the person that that video is like 4 years old and that I wouldn't respond. Oh, man. I always feel bad when I see that. I'll see people, like, comment on one of my videos from 3 years ago and be like, Gitchy, question. It's like, this poor dude doesn't even realize, like, that's one of 900 videos, and that video is 3 years old. I'm not going to see that. How much do I have left? Quite a bit. Let me show you guys super quick kind of what we have left. I really should just finish this before I distract myself with another topic, but who cares? What do we have left? We have transfer case for the next stream. Probably more of the transfer case, more gear stuff. That should be fun. The motor comes out then. Then we've got whatever this is, a drive shaft or something. I'm not really sure. After that, I mean, we mount the motor to the drive shaft, and then the chassis starts coming together. And from there, it really starts happening quickly. Yo, Onyx, you didn't need to do that, dude. Onyx, you shouldn't have. I shall be the super chat you deserve, but not the one you need right now. Onyx, thank you. I feel like, of all people, I shouldn't accept your money because you've done plenty for me through the years, from all of your support to just helping me in these streams. Thank you, though. Thank you. But don't do it again. Don't do it again. I appreciate it, but I don't want your money, Onyx. Anyways, yeah, so motor attaches to the chassis, and, I mean, from there, eventually we're going to put on our differentials onto the chassis. Then once you have the differentials on, you put the springs on, and then that's where, like, suddenly, out of nowhere, you're, like, basically done. You know, you've got, like, a few more things to put on, a bumper, got to glue tires, still got to cut that thing out and paint it, but basically what I'm getting at here is that, there's really not a ton more to do. We're getting, like, the most tedious stuff is mostly out of the way. Like, I think we're over the hump. Okay, let's finish these off. So, each one of these springs is going to get a little plastic bearing in it. Come on now, go in there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Onyx with another $5 super chat. He said, don't tell me what to do. Well, sorry. Thank you, Onyx, for the super chat. Why won't this thing go in? This one's not, like, molded wrong, is it? This one just does not want to go in. Onyx, I will not tell you what to do anymore. I'm sorry. I won't tell you to never do that again, because then you'll probably donate a third time to spite me. So this time I'll just say thanks. Thank you, Onyx. What the heck? This one does not really want to go in. Or wait, are these supposed to go in all the way? Where's the one that we finished? Maybe these are supposed to click in all the way. Because some of these plastic bearings are supposed to do, like, you only click it in one time and that leaves it in, like, its loose position. But if you give it a second click, it fully pushes it in. I think maybe that's what these need. I guess it doesn't matter. For now, we just gotta get them in. Why am I taking so long? Let's go. Come on, get in there. Get in there. Oh, my fingers are gonna hate me again tomorrow. What the heck? Wow, this is like really, really tight. Wait a second. Do I have the right part? Oh, no! Oh, I see what I was doing. Oh, that's not good. I think I over-tightened, boys. I think I over-tightened. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Wow! And this thing just launched off, hit something in front of me, and then went behind my shoulder and somehow landed right next to me. I think I over-tightened these, and it actually is kind of bad. Let me show you guys why. Oh, I wonder what I did to my first one. Didn't I already take out all 4 of these? Yes, okay. 1, 2, 3. Let me get this one out. Okay, there's another one that should have gone flying that somehow didn't. Okay. I made a mistake here. Let me show you guys. I actually kind of did some permanent damage here. So here's what I did. Look through this hole here. You can see that's a nice normal hole, right? Because basically we screwed a screw down in through this black part. So look, round hole, nice, good stuff. I over-tightened this one. You can see, look, that is not a perfectly round circle. Look at that nub on the inside of it. That is the screw that I screwed in too far, and it is bulging the plastic in. And that explains why I couldn't get the next part in. So, that's not really good. Hopefully we can just loosen the screw and it won't really matter much, but I actually kind of messed that up. Yo, it's me. Thank you for subbing, dude. Welcome to the family. Thanks for dropping a like. Do I like riding my ATV or playing video games? Both. Can the answer be both? Is that allowed? I don't want to have to pick one or the other. Sorry, I don't have the money. I thought you said I don't have the memory for Super Chat. I was like, what? Nah, dude. No problem. No need to apologize. Super Chats are not... The world doesn't revolve around Super Chats, you know? Alright, so I need to loosen this. Is this thing even loosening, or is this just spinning in the pliers? Okay, no, it is loosening. Man, I can't believe I did that. That is legit, like, permanent damage. I didn't do that to all of them, no. I did it to 2 of them. 2 are perfect, and 2 are over-tightened. I showed you guys the worst one. Here's what I'll do. Probably won't matter much. I'm going to try sticking these pliers in and pushing it down by opening the pliers with it against that little bulge. So let's push up against it. Try to push it down a little bit. Just a little bit, not hard. Just to flatten that nub out. Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay. Alright, it should all be okay. I mean, technically, it's probably gonna... I don't know if it'll really make a difference. Maybe not. There was nothing about over tightening on that either. Like every other message or every other step would say do not over tighten if there is a risk of over tightening, but zero mention of over tightening there. So had there been a message there, that would have been on my mind. I guess it should have been on my mind anyway, but still, a heads up from the manual would have been nice. Yeah, see, finally my hands have developed into Hulk hands after last week. They got really strong after that last time. Ben Reinhold, I do remember you. Welcome back, Ben. I'm not even just saying that. I absolutely remember you. I actually never just say that, though. If I don't remember somebody, I'm honest. You guys have probably seen me do it. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, dude, but I don't remember you. I'm sorry, man. Okay, so let's tighten this to where it should be, and not over tighten it. Oh, it's already 7:22. We've been streaming for, wow, officially over 3 hours. We are wrapping up the stream when these shocks are done. Yo, Aaron, you are welcome, dude. It's the least I could do. Alright, we're going to stop it there. Anything else could be too much. Let's see if this part fits in now. I hope it does. It needs to. Great. I don't think it's quite in there like it should be. I think, hopefully it'll all work out, but this thing doesn't swivel around as smoothly as it should with my mistake that I made. Let me compare it to this one. Yeah, this one swivels around fairly easily. This is the good one. Let me compare it to this one. Wow, yeah, this one like doesn't even want to swivel. Wait, no, I guess it should be okay. I don't know. It should be alright. I don't think it'll matter too much, as long as the suspension can do what suspension does. Is this one still over tightened? I don't know if I fixed this one yet. Okay, so let's do what we did to the other one. Try to push down that nub as much as we can. Oh boy. Oh boy. Aaron, no problem, dude. Get metal ball ends work way better than plastic. I bet you're right. That's true. I could always upgrade these parts. I could always switch them out if I notice that they're acting up or something. Yeah, it's a shame that as much as this kit costs, you still get a decent amount of plastic parts. Okay. I need to refocus myself now after that little, that's too bad. Here's one that I didn't damage, and this thing just swivels around so nice and freely. Look at that. It can do a full 360-degree swivel very easily. These ones, oh, not much swiveling going on unless you force it. They're still able to swivel, but... Axial, why didn't you put a mention of over-tightening it? I mean, come on. That's like, seems like such an obvious thing to do. Oh well, let's pick up and move on. So where are we at? We did that. Okay. That means we are now officially done with this first step. Let's move on to the shock oil. Okay, so before the shock oil actually goes on, we need 291. Here it is. Okay, we need these three. I'm sorry if I'm not looking in the chat here so much in the last few minutes. Really just, oops, I cut that off a little close. You know, at this point, I need to finish up so I can eat. I'm getting very hungry, but I want to hit a good stopping point. It's really unfortunate that we over-tightened that. It's officially our first mistake, first big mistake, irreparable mistake, unfortunately. Okay, so alright. Not gonna be done by 7:30, that's for sure. Make sure to get all the air bubbles out of the shock oil. Thank you for the heads up there, Billy. We'll see what we can do. What up, Scott Speaker? Welcome back, Scott. Glad to have you back here, man. Alright, so we got our 3 tiny screws here. We've got our 1.5 millimeter wrench, or screwdriver, I mean. Let me see what this looks like when properly screwed in all the way. Okay. Maybe I can... There we go, that'll work. I think this should work. Nope, that's not gonna work. That's awkward. Need something to prop this up. There we go. That'll work. That's what we need. You guys are probably getting a good hair cam right now. Alright, nice. These should come together quickly. If I would have known this little trick the first time around, this would have been easier. You just take this, you can just drop the screw right in. And then basically you just jiggle it until it finds the hole. Come on. There it is. It found the hole. And then you can take one of these, put it upside down, and just pop that right down on top of it. And now screw it. That feels pretty tight. And the last one. What motor and ESC am I going to run? So for the motor, I know a lot of people might be in disagreement with this. The motor that I'm putting in here is a Holmes Hobbies brushless 3500 kV motor. Now, I know that's like way faster than what you would generally have for a crawler, and I know that a lot of people also like brushed, but I didn't feel like dealing with the maintenance of brushed motors. I just want to be able to kind of set it and forget it. And also, I wanted to be able to go fast. I know a lot of people who are into crawlers, they don't care that they can only go at a walking pace. You know, like, did you guys know that's how fast a lot of crawlers go? They have a maximum speed of a walking pace. I was like, I don't want that. I'm sorry, but I want to have the option to be able to go, you know, go fast if I want to. So, that's why I got the 3500 kV. As for the ESC, I got all Holmes Hobbies electronics. Do they make? I can't remember. I ordered it so long ago. Damn, okay, never mind, Billy. You're running 5,500 kV on your crawler. Never mind. Take back what I said about 3,500 being too much. Wow. What's up, Don Richardson? Welcome to the stream. Christian, how's it going? I've been pretty good. I've been pretty good today. Today's been a little stressful. We just made our first real mistake on the build. Over-tightened this one screw, and now we have some binding on these bearings on the suspension. How important do you guys think that's going to be, that these bearings are binding a little bit? The ones that mount onto the suspension. Like, oh, here's how bad it is. Here's the one that isn't binding. Take a look at this. Here's the one that's not binding. See how it can swivel freely? Here are the ones that I over-tightened. I can't swing it if I tried. It is not... It can't even freely spin. That's probably pretty bad. I think ideally I almost need to replace the part, to be honest with you. And also this one doesn't swing. It just stays rigid. This one... Wow, I must over-tighten this one a little bit too, because this one swings a little bit, but not much. The only one that actually works properly that I didn't over-tighten is this one, and it swings like a dream. Just put the stiff ones back on the back, and you should be fine. I feel like you wouldn't ideally want stiff ones anywhere, but you're saying the back would be better than the front? Are you going to run 2.2 tires or the stock ones? I'm just running the stock tires. I am going to get some tracks. I'm going to get the Predator tracks for like the snow and stuff. What editing software do I use? For my streams I use OBS. For my videos I use Sony Vegas. Alright, Chad, you said it won't affect it at all. Good to hear. Good to hear. Yours are like that, okay. Bumps and weight will put more force on it. True, that's true. It'll put a lot more weight on it. Okay. Alright, I'm going to stop looking at the chat here for a second, only because, like I said, really hungry. I got to focus so we can get the stream wrapped up for today. We still got to do shock oil. So, those are done. Alright, each one of these needs a O-ring in the top of it. So let's insert the O-ring. There's that one in place. Oh man. I'm so glad I decided to do this whole build. I know that like it was really intimidating to me. I didn't know if I'd be able to do it. I didn't know if I'd break parts, stuff like that. And like now that I'm halfway into the build, or probably over the halfway point, I don't know. It's just an enjoyable thing. It's a good sense of satisfaction, a good sense of accomplishment. You're also learning things that you didn't know before. It's all just like a really kind of enjoyable experience. Damien, thanks, dude. Yo, Baylor! What is up, Baylor? Welcome back, dude. Where have you been? You said you haven't been on in forever, or what? Have you just been really busy, or what? Okay, guys, shock oil time. If you guys missed this for the last one, this is pretty cool. We've got our 30-weight shock oil here. And so basically, assuming we did everything else, it looks like we did. Yeah, I mean, we're basically in the home stretch here. We do the shock oil, then we basically cap it all off, and that's about it. Hold on, did I, okay, no. I did forget one thing on the last shock. It's not a big deal, but I forgot this little piece. Oh, I'm out of the camera. That little piece. Another little plastic bearing, but we'll add that afterwards. Do you remember shouting out, my name is MV Vlogs? Did I shout you out earlier today, or do you mean like months ago or weeks ago? Alright, so the first one I overfilled. Let me see. I don't mean to give you guys a hair cam, but I want to make sure that I don't overfill this one. Because paper towels don't really soak up oil well. I think the oil's much too viscous to really be absorbed by the paper towel. Alright, so I don't think it's overfilled. There we go. So now let's pump the shock down, or up for the first time. Slowly. Ooh. And back down. There we go. Oh yeah. Smooth as butter. So you're supposed to pump it around a little bit, get all those air bubbles out. I feel like the air bubbles stop coming really quickly. Wipe off excess with a rag. I guess I do have a little bit of excess. It's not much, but it's just like a raised little dome of oil. You know, it's like a little surface tension bubble. Alright, I think that one's good. I mean, I'm not really sure what they mean by the bubbles, because every time I pump it, more bubbles just like appear on their own. I think I could literally pump it 10,000 times, and like if I go up too high, I think that's when it makes the bubbles. I think we should be good. I'm pumping it down at the lower section, and I think that should... yeah, like there's always going to be a tiny few bubbles. I think those are like... I don't think I can get rid of those. Okay. So this one is done. So we're going to cap it off with one of these. Make sure the O-ring is in place. And this is just going to screw right down on it. How often are you supposed to like change or replenish shock oil? I imagine you probably don't need to do it often. What radio and servo am I going to use? Servo, I also went with Holmes Hobbies. It was like a $100 servo, but I wanted this thing to be maxed out. Oh, this one's... You can hear this one squeaking a little bit. Our first one didn't squeak, but that's really only as the suspension fully compresses, so I don't think it should matter. I would prefer if it didn't squeak, but whatever. That's okay. Okay, Ethan, what's up, dude? My day's been good. As for the radio, I think it's like a Fly something. Here's the important part. The radio that I chose has the option for an exponential throttle curve, and that's really the feature that I was most bent on. So that way you can really get that good low-end control without jerking the throttle. Okay, so this gets screwed on once that happens. Alright, so once that happens, we're basically good to go here. We take out... What spring did we do the first time? I think yellow. Yeah, so let's do another yellow spring. And then there's one more piece that we need to hold the spring on, and then this one's going to be complete. So which one is that again? That comes off of here. That's 8X800323. There it is. And I might as well just cut off these ones right now too. Cool. So basically, this just goes on here. It's weird to me how loose these things actually are. Like this part here that holds the spring on, it's kind of just on there loosely, but I guess the tension of the spring constantly being up against it keeps it in place, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, that explains this one. This one must not have... Did this one go on right? Hold on. This one like needs to come down further. Okay. Yo, welcome back, Pickle. Welcome back. Oh, hold on. One of these is on upside down. Which one is it? Wow, the first one that we did. I didn't even realize the very first shock that we did. This part has been on upside down the whole time. That looks better. I couldn't figure out why it was sitting the way it was, and okay. That makes a lot more sense. Okay. I see. Alright, coming together. Oh, I can almost eat. Yes, it is past 7:30. What time is it? 7:43. Oh my gosh. We've been streaming for 3 hours and 30 minutes, guys. Is this my longest video? Yes, I think this is officially my longest video, and you guys are all a part of it. Thank you for being here. Alright. So... that means... Alright, shock oil on to the next one. Let's do the shock oil. Here we go. It's still surprising me how thick this stuff is. I know I keep saying it, but I expected it to be a much thinner oil. But it is 30 weight. So not too different from what goes in the engine of a car, right? I mean, I know that's a totally different kind of oil, but isn't engine oil like 5W30, 10W30, 0W20 or something? Okay, let's start off with that amount. We can always add more. I'm sick of overfilling these things on accident. Oh, at first it's so hard to push in, but after one push... There we go. Then it gets nice and easy. I don't know how much more this actually needs. I guess a little bit. Shout out for my brother Elijah watching with me. Shout out to Aaron and Elijah. Thank you guys for watching. You run 55 weight? You mean in your car or your RC? I assume you mean your springs, not your engine. I think I answered my own question. If you count Twitch streams, this is pretty tame. You would stream for 6 and 7 hours on Twitch. Yeah, those ones got pretty long. Yo, the $5 super chat coming from QuadVlog17. Will you please sub to me? Love your content videos. Can we play SpinTires sometime? Quad, thank you so much, dude, for that $5 super chat. I appreciate the heck out of that. I can sub to you after this. I can't set this shock down here at the moment right now, unless I want to spill oil everywhere. Okay. I think, maybe this could use a little more. I don't know. It's probably going to be overfilled here in a second. Wait a second. Did hold guys, what happened here? Jeep guy deleted the super chat message? Okay, let's make an exception. If somebody sends through a super chat to ask for subs, let's make an allowance for that. Because I feel bad. This dude just sent through $5 for a super chat and got his message deleted. I understand that technically he was breaking the rules by asking me to like sub to his channel and stuff. But for the record, I'm not mad at you, Jeep Guy, for doing it because you didn't know. But for the record, let's not delete super chat messages unless they're like profane, unless they're full of bad words and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because I feel bad. That dude sent through $5 to have that read, and then for it to get deleted, even if it was breaking the rules, you know, I don't know. Yo, Quad, it's okay, man. I don't think you even realized that you were doing it. It's alright. Not a problem, dude. The only problem is, like, I get asked by, like, 100 people a day to subscribe to their channel. And it's like, yes, I would like to. I'd like to be able to do that for them, but the problem is, like, I get asked by so many people. There's just no way that I could possibly sub to everybody. I have a question. Is this... It looks like it's full while the thing is in the down position, but I feel like if you fill it up in the down position, then you push it up, wouldn't you be overflowing it? Or this might be underfilled. I don't know. So do I get my money back, or does it go to you and YouTube, or what? Well, as of now, it still goes to me. I don't know if I'm able to refund you, if that's what you wanted. I don't know. So wait, guys, I'm a little confused. So I want this to be full to the top while in its down position, right? Because then even once it goes up... Well, no, I guess it would get forced out. I don't know. I don't know. This part's... I think we're good. I think there's enough in there. I don't know. It needs more oil, but it's gonna overflow when it compresses. Or is that not how that works? I don't know. It needs to be full in the down position. Alright, then I'm just gonna try it. I'll try what you guys are saying. It just seems like a lot of oil. So now what do I do when, like... If I push it up, it's just going to overflow. So do I not push it up? I just cap it now? Okay, leave it down, then put the cap on. Okay. I wonder if, Well, I also can't get the air bubbles out, though, because I can't really put it up high enough. Okay. I might need to redo the other one. I don't know, because I think I could have definitely fit more oil in it. Oh, that thing just rolled out. Okay, let's see how this one feels now, because this one has the most shock oil so far. Wow, this is way too firm, though. I can't even compress this. No offense, but you guys might not be exactly right on what you said, because these ones can compress all the way. But this one that I left really full, like, literally cannot be pressed down past half compression. I think some needs to come out. Yo, hashtag lol, LMFAO, thanks for dropping the like and the sub, dude. Welcome to the family. Welcome, welcome. Twist the rod and air will come out. Well, this isn't gonna fly, though. Because this can only compress to halfway, and then it stops. And I'm not going to force it because I don't want to break anything. Yeah, I'm a pretty skinny dude. I'm skinny and I'm proud. Come kind of trying to gain a little bit of weight lately, though. Oh, geez. Alright. So we're gonna take out some of this excess oil, right? Because that's just... You can't have that not even be able to, like, compress itself. Is it waterproof? Yes, Chad. I ordered waterproof parts, and then on top of that, I paid Holmes Hobbies extra to have them waterproof it. You gotta pay like $10 extra per part, and then they give it like additional waterproofing. So I'm hoping I can really run this thing. I do kind of want soft suspension. I think that'll be good. I want to be able to get some flex and all that good stuff. Okay. Well, let's try this. Let's try this. I let some of the excess go. Alright, cool. That one feels like the rest of them. I actually never really... I don't know. I never really made the rule of no cursing in the chat. Because personally, I don't care if you guys swear in the chat. I'm not going to read it out loud. If you drop an F-bomb in the chat, I'm not going to repeat it. But I don't know if I want to disallow people. Like, somebody sends through a swear word and their message gets deleted. I'm not sure where I fall on that, because usually I'm about free speech, unless it's like really, really bad. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so now... Oh boy. Oh, this is taking so long. Let's go. We are almost done with shocks. So then, here we go, then, where are we at here? Okay, did all this. Alright, cool. So it gets its shock now. And it gets this little thing. And as for the last one, okay, let's do this one quicker. This one can be quicker. Yo, Quad, if it makes you feel better, man, about your super chat being deleted, at least I already read the entire thing, so there's none of it that, like, I didn't know what it said. I read the whole thing. I don't blame you out of principle just being upset, though. I do think you have that right, but... I don't know. What do you... Let me get your opinions. Like... Let me get your opinions. Do you guys think... We'll just kind of take a vote on this. Do you guys think you guys should be allowed to swear in the chat? Or do you want those messages to get moderated and deleted? Personally, I think way too many people swear on the internet to just start deleting it. Like, everybody swears on the internet. Not everybody, but most people. I just don't know if... What do you guys think? Do you want to be allowed to swear, or do you guys not want to see that junk? Let me know in the chat what you think. Because it doesn't make too big of a difference for me. I just don't want people to not watch my streams because it's no fun. It's like, oh, we can't even swear in Gitchy's chat without getting banned. You know, that's kind of the reputation that I don't want to get. Because, I don't know, I'm afraid that if people get banned for swearing in chat, then maybe they just won't come around anymore. Because it's like, oh... His mods are Nazis or whatever, you know? Nazis, air quotes. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? A lot of you guys are saying it doesn't matter. If it doesn't matter, then let's just allow it then. If you have no opinion, then I'd say that means that you don't mind. it's a bad influence on the wee young lads. It is. But the wee young lads, yeah. They're going to be negatively influenced either way at some point, but I guess it's just a matter of, should it happen on my stream? It probably shouldn't. I don't know, guys. Yeah, that's the other thing. When cursing's not directed at somebody specifically, it's one thing to call somebody, like, bleep, bleep, whatever. But if it's just like... It's like on SpongeBob. It's a sentence enhancer, SpongeBob. With the dolphin noises and all that. Alright, I think we are finally about to wrap this up. This might be the final piece for today. Final piece going on. Wow. It took a long time, and it was way more involved than I thought. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, and look at all this extra shock oil we still have. Shout out to Axial for sending you years worth of shock oil. I don't think I'll need to buy shock oil ever again. We used 1/5 of the whole container. I say allow it because they're gonna hear it sometime in their life. Yeah, I mean, if it's not on my stream, then they'll just go over to, like, Roman Atwood's stream, and people are going to be saying it there. I'm not saying spam it, like, please don't just spam it for no reason. I don't know. I'll have to think about this, you know. Yo, Quadflux, I'll see you later, dude. Guys, guess what? I've got good news. I think we're done for today. We have our 4 shocks. No, wait, there's one more thing we have to do. I lied. One final thing. Let me check this. Okay. The final thing is that each one of these needs a little bearing in the top. And then once we do that, we are officially done for today. I'm just going to get into closing statements here right now. So that way when I'm done here, I can just wrap it up and go eat some dinner. So yeah, thank you guys so much for everybody who patiently hung out and just watched this all day. Definitely the longest stream I've ever done on YouTube. In the history of YouTube, this is the longest stream I've ever done, which is pretty cool. I think swearing's okay if used for comedic effect or to emphasize a point. I say allow it. I kind of agree, Pickle Rick. Again, that doesn't mean I'm going to repeat it. If I read somebody's message, I'll just skip over the swear word or I'll substitute it with a word that means the same thing that isn't profane. Alright, so there's 1. There's 2. So anyways, thank you guys all so much for watching today. Once again, I will be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to try to get the Discord up and running either tonight or tomorrow. I just got to get out of my bedroom here, or out of my office here for a little bit. Got to eat and just get away from the computer for a little bit and relax. Not that this isn't relaxing, but just sit in a different chair for a while. My back's starting to hurt, stuff like that. Can you do mixing videos with smokestacks on the tracks? Wait, what? Smokestacks on what? Like on an RC truck, or what do you mean? Cool, guys. We now are officially done. We got those in. We did all this. Cool. Cool. So tomorrow, guys, that means I think you should take a break for a day after a long stream. Maybe I should do like a gaming stream tomorrow, but I also want to finish this before the weekend. I don't know. Anyways, we're picking up the transfer case, whether it's tomorrow or another day. Then after that, things really start moving. After the transfer case, it's like time to attach things together, and that's when things really start coming together. So thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I love you guys. I love your faces. I couldn't be doing any of this without you guys supporting me through all these years and these long 3.5-hour streams. So I'm not releasing the Discord link tonight. I gotta assign roles and stuff so that it's not total chaos as people start to join. B Gamer, I know you wanted to talk with me. The easiest way for you to do that would be, I don't even know. I don't know, without Discord, maybe like I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep the body of this thing white. I was gonna say Twitter DM, but I don't think I follow you. Onyx, thanks, man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep the body white. I don't know. I know that's the color of it on the box, and it's like, oh, why would you do that? But I don't know. I do like it white. Okay, for now, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching all day. We made good progress today. We actually made some really solid progress. I'm happy with it. So I will see you guys all tomorrow in another one. You guys can all DM me. Don't I need to be following you, though, to DM me? I don't know. I gotta get the stream wrapped up. Find a way to contact me if you need to. Get creative with it. Maybe on... What other social media do I have? Twitter, Facebook. You could try Facebook message. Anyways, I'm heading out. Thank you guys. I love you all. I'll see you all back here tomorrow. Peace out. Oh. Here it is. Okay. Peace out.